Billy, that's you? Billy, that's you?
First, I do care about the turtles, and I do not like straws because of that, sure.
I'm a straw. I love a good straw. I love sucking on shit. Not dicks or anything. Nothing
115, 10.
Nothing homosexual.
1-3,
That
2019.
makes sense.
Okay.
He's
That's
right.
gonna be in the opening video. Oh my god, bro. There is no one like you. You are...
But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. Wonder if the hoes in Jesus' hand he'll give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls boosting so my nigga ride. Out here switching sides. Crossing ship to mind the window cause they living blind. And they sold that showing. I swear my flow how potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm one of your 7 victim hoes free of heaven's prison. These are split decisions. And I think I give the misses what I give the masses. My whole all there no walls. I ain't kissing asses the shit and I don't stop. Don't start. She ain't bars the end and she won't call her. You didn't see her coming. People are screaming, running, baby like babies. Why they ain't need enough to drive. Horsepower is Steve's punching. Smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these are stunning. Ain't me like Jesus versus. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption. Super Saiyan wanna be. I eat a peanut buzzing for your family. They ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is by the hour and I need 100. I seen your ship and see it sunken. Missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love it, hot box, a beamer bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here from long haul. Press hold if God calls.
I love that shit. Why do you do that? Why do you always do that part? Why do you always just continue it all sad?
I'm sad.
Why are you sad, dude?
Clone Wars ended.
I told you not
I
to
know,
talk about it.
but dude, it obsesses me.
I don't care. Shh. Just stop. Stop talking about it so that no one talks about it and I don't get spoiled.
Okay.
That's what I don't want.
It's
I don't want it to get
fucking
spoiled.
sad. Let's talk about Let Me Know. He released some new content.
No, I don't know who that is, and I don't want.
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
You have all these ideas that I say no to, and then you just start talking about them
No,
anyway.
wait, I'm just gonna give you a synopsis on the information.
Oh
How about
my
that?
god, you've done it before.
Yeah.
I'm just not into it.
Look, Sneaky's into it. DB Cooper, let him speak. Yes, thank you, Flint. That's what
That's
our
not
audience wants to
Flint.
hear.
You just
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you,
misread
Sneaky.
the name.
I'm
That's
sorry.
crazy.
Look,
That's fucking
Sneaky,
crazy.
and you said Sneaky and Flint are the same person, right? Or like,
No, they're
what?
not.
You called
Nice,
somebody
nice,
Sneaky.
Nice,
I'm sorry.
Nice.
I'm sorry,
I
Sneaky.
call Flint Snipes and Snipes Flint because they're the same person,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
have two different names.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
Wow, that's what I'm saying, Snipes.
I'm sorry.
Creighton.
I'm sorry.
Look at this. It's as quick as you had them, you lost them.
But anyways, DB Cooper.
So, Joe Rogan, turmeric. How are you guys?
But like, so first of all, apparently DB Cooper isn't the actual name of the guy who like hijacked it. It's Dan Cooper, and DB Cooper was a like a story that a newspaper released after they got wind of the hijacking.
Okay.
Okay, do you want to know more?
I don't even know what got hijacked. What are we
You don't
talking
know
about?
anything about DB Cooper?
I have no idea.
You've never heard of the DB Cooper?
I've
story?
heard DB Cooper. That's all I've heard.
Bro, what?
Bro,
What the fuck,
don't say bro
Charlie?
what like that. You know how much shit I...
Okay, let me give you a synopsis of like a quick historical thing.
I just got
What?
stats from my from Streamlabs, an email saying, here are the stats from your stream on May 5th
Oh, maybe because it's like 12.
for 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Yes, dude, that channel is awesome. That's the guy I was talking about that was talking about Bermuda Triangle. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna move this.
743, 74. Yeah, what?
Okay.
I am so confused right now.
Okay. So, hey, let me just focus, Charlie. Focus up now.
Oh my god. Well, okay.
Okay. So, the year is 1974 or 72, somewhere in there. A plane,
Probably 72.
Northwestern plane, lands at an airport in like northwestern United States. A guy gets on board wearing sunglasses or a trench coat and like a suit underneath the trench coat. That's like all black pretty much, except for like a white shirt and black tie. Portland. My bad, sorry. But anyways, so or Seattle, I don't remember. Right? It's weird.
Just tell
It
the
doesn't
story.
matter.
Tell the
The
story.
point is
Sneaky, shut the
he
fuck
gets on the
That's your
airplane,
crazy
right?
interpretation of this
The
information.
plane is going like midway through flight, right? It's not. I guess it wasn't really a packed plane because the way they talk about it, it was like not a lot of people on there. He passes a note to a stewardess saying, "I have a bomb and I want $200,000."
Oh, the guy that got away with the thing. He's
Yes,
the only one.
yes.
Okay, I know.
Yeah,
this
now
story.
you know.
Yeah, I know the story. I didn't know it by name. I don't memorize the names of the people involved with every hijacking and school shooting.
Well, it's
and
not. It's not like a recent thing. This was like a crazy thing
I
from the
know, it's
'70s
a long
because
time
like
ago.
school shootings.
What's the
and plane
footage
hijacking.
from the JFK assassination called?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's little
But-
tiny pieces of stuff like that. That don't say but. The JFK assassination
DB
is the
Cooper
biggest.
is so famous though. Like
The
it's
JFK
noticed that
assassination is the most
Yeah,
famous
but they
conspiracy
call it the
theory of all
JFK
time.
assassination. They don't call it
No,
the
they
name of the
didn't.
footage.
They exactly call it. the name
Well,
of the
what's the
footage.
name of it?
No, I'm not falling for this.
What's the name of it,
I'm not
Charlie?
falling for this. You're not gonna get me to tell you. So you
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
well maybe.
Tell me
got
you remember the Bigfoot footage. We just talked about it.
Yeah, but I don't remember the name of it. I just know it when I see
That's
it.
what it's called.
The Bigfoot footage.
No, the Sabruder film is the JFK assassination.
Okay,
The Bigfoot one is.
I don't remember.
I believe in you.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, maybe he got away.
Yeah, cause like they think he might have also died. Cause like
No, I think he got away.
you think he got away.
Yeah, I think.
Why do you
I
think
think it was too sophisticated for it to go the way it worked. I feel like he's just one of those geniuses who was like, There's no reason. He's not like a sociopath about it. I think he was logical, like
Like a logical sociopath.
no. I think it was like a sociopath. Like he would have wanted credit if he was like genuinely crazy. I don't think he was crazy. I think he was smart and was like, "Here's
He
my
just
way to
wanted to
beat
win.
the system. I'll do this and I'll do this and I'll escape and I'll be okay." I don't know. Whenever something disappears without a trace, or whenever they like have a plan that goes off so well except for one little thing, I think it actually went off without
Well,
a
I
hitch,
mean-
and when there's just something we're not figuring out.
I
Or
don't know,
something
it's
we
so
can't account
weird
for.
though. Like what's his name? Let me know. Presented a lot of evidence. The room is a green screen there in the woods.
Us?
Oh, they probably can hear your frogs and shit or whatever
Oh yeah, they're really loud.
because of the rain.
We have a
and
pool
stuff.
out there, and like the pump isn't on right now, so the frogs are just going ham.
I was just listening.
There's like legit 40 or 50 frogs in there. I'm sorry if you guys can pick up on that.
Yeah.
It's like real loud.
You could dive in that pool and get a bunch of warts. Anyways, DB Cooper. But like, why do you think he got away? Like, what's your reasoning? Without knowing any of the facts, I want to hear your reasoning.
My reasoning for what?
Why he got away?
Because it's so much of a.
Oh, thank
Gogs,
you.
what's up,
Thank
bro?
you,
Thank
Gogs.
you, dude. I love you, man.
Do you know Gogs?
Yes, he makes very awesome memes.
Oh.
He makes awesome memes and videos, and genuinely is just like a very funny person.
But what was your reasoning?
Wait. I'm thinking of the right Gogs, right? Am I dumb?
Catch a frog and show us.
I wouldn't even have to catch one.
Just
Like-
open the door and let him in.
Like literally, they'll just walk. They just hop onto you. Hold on, let me just make sure that I'm not an idiot.
Charlie is fake nice.
It's Michael Goggins.
He was
right?
just cussing me out before stream began.
Michael.
Because I told him a little bit about... I didn't say a lot about the Clone Wars finale, but I said a thing, and he was like, why would you say that? And all I said was like, it made me feel sad in a different way about Order 66.
That's it. Stop talking about it.
Sorry.
Fuck is wrong? Like I say one thing. Yeah, okay, you're who I thought you were.
Great.
I see, Gogs. Here's what I hate about people that I don't like talk to, like in Discord in the community, is that like I'll mix up names and think
He
certain
really
people are other
doesn't. He
people.
really doesn't understand Let Me Know's greatness. Charlie, when the stream's over, let's watch one of his videos and see how
No,
you
I'm not. No, I'm not watching another thing someone recommends to me.
Why?
Because I watch so much shit.
No, this
I'm
isn't a
constantly
show.
watching
This is
television.
like him just getting there. You know what I mean? Like he did the video about the S, which I think we did talk about last week, and he did the video about Bermuda Triangle.
Okay, cool. I don't care. I've gone through so many conspiracy theory videos and movies and TV shows.
No, but this guy's really good. Like he solves it, like or he tries to solve it as
I'm
best
sure-
he
I'm
can with
sure-
the information he has.
I'm sure he does. I'm
It's-
not
Charlie,
saying
you're doing.
I'm not discounting his merit. I'm not discounting how good he probably is. I'm not discounting the quality of what he does by not wanting to watch it. I simply have so much shit that I'm constantly watching, and I hate. I hate when someone puts me onto something and I watch it and then I hate it because then it just makes me not want to watch shit from other people even more.
Thank you,
Exotic, I love you, bro. Where the fuck have you been? Bro, why aren't you streaming? Why aren't you making, like, why aren't you, like, putting up, like, 8 pieces on Warzone? Like, you're literally a legend. Start playing video games again. Thank you for actually typing in your resub. No one does that. You use the emote. I love you, bro.
Thank you.
I wish you weren't 8 years old. Okay.
Dude,
I'm just messing with you.
you're doing yourself a disservice.
I'm sure I'm doing myself
Do
a
it-
disservice. You know how
do
much good
it-
shit is out there that you're never
do
gonna watch?
it-
I don't want to hear it.
Do
I don't want to
Look,
hear it.
but you're a
'Cause
man.
you don't watch shit that
you're
I
a
don't. That I
consumer
recommend.
of media, though. You know what I mean? I watch a little bit of what interests me. You know,
Yeah, I'm a consumer
this
of media.
is like high
And
quality
I've never watched
shit.
The Godfather, and I refuse
I've
to
never
watch
watched
it.
The Godfather.
I know you haven't. That makes sense. It doesn't make sense that I haven't watched it.
We should watch The Godfather together one day.
Maybe. What's up, Dick?
And
We
then we'll
take
eat
Copenhagen.
popcorn, hold hands,
14
do
minutes.
some hand shit. Like I'll put a popcorn bag on my dick. you
That's
know?
not. I'm not doing that. I'm unsubbing if you don't watch. Sick. I don't care, Sneaky. I love
I
you.
look.
Okay.
Look,
You don't have to be a sub for me to love you.
Sneaky.
Okay?
I'm right there with you, but
Shit
like
on.
I have to deal with this, so it's okay.
Charlie, you're pissing me off. That ass. This channel is so hard. I'm sure it is. I'm not. Listen. I'm not saying it's not mutual. I hate you. Yeah, I know.
You're literally like, Charlie. This guy would add so much content, like that we could talk about. You know what I mean?
We could talk about a lot of shit. You shut down all the shit I want to talk
Like
about all
what?
the time. Oh my god! Don't you dare say like what right now. Don't make me pull out.
But that's part of my dynamic. Pull out your list. Let me see.
Wait,
Let me
we
see
don't
your
have to
receipts.
sub to be loved? Where's the refund link? Oh, they caught on, Creighton. Get the fuck out of here. What's the issue here? Okay, don't say a word. Here's the issue, Copenhagen. Sneaky and Creighton love this guy named Liminos on YouTube. He does conspiracy theories. He's done one about the Bermuda Triangle, about D.B. Cooper, about all kinds of
About
people.
the mysterious S.
The mysterious
that
S,
people
whatever that
draw.
is. What?
That people draw when they're like in high school.
Oh, the S.
The S.
Okay, I remember that now. He wants me to watch that stuff, and here's
Just
the
to
thing.
like.
Here, let me finish my fucking thing. The issue is, to me, because Creighton's one-sided issue of it is, I'm not gonna watch the fucking YouTube channel. My issue is that there's a problem with me not watching the YouTube channel because all I do is recommend shit for this fucking guy to watch. And when he finally watches something like Game of Thrones, I look over, and here's what happens. Here's what happens whenever I look over. I look over at him. I look over and I see this.
Because that's how I watch stuff.
That's not watching it. That's listening.
Dude.
And Game of Thrones is not a show
look,
that you can listen to.
Charlie, listen to me.
No.
Doing
I'm
this
not gonna
out of
listen to you.
revenge is doing you a
This
disservice
is not
to
out of
yourself.
revenge. I've watched lots of shit
It's
with
out
you.
of revenge.
I watched fucking, what's the Netflix thing?
Rebels.
No, with
Kaminsky Method.
yeah, Sandy.
No, Sandy.
Sandy. I watched that with you. It was good. It was good. It's not like the greatest thing I've ever watched. I love it. It's very
But it was
fun.
good.
It was very good. But like, I'm not gonna go watch a fucking YouTube channel about conspiracy theories. I've watched so many. I've probably already watched them. That's the crazy shit.
Well,
And
that's
I
the thing.
don't-
He's just now blowing up. That's what
Okay,
I'm saying. Like
okay.
he's done maybe. I've seen 3 of his conspiracy videos. I
Listen-
think he
listen
only
to me.
has like 3 right
Listen
now.
to me.
The other are top 10.
Listen to me.
He just reformatted his whole
You
channel
won't
from
listen.
top 10 videos. So like his shit is getting
Make
bigger.
out and get it over with, bro. Been there, done that. There's only so much making out you can do. Listen, dude. Here's the thing. Conspiracy theories,
Christian said, honestly, I thought the Bermuda Triangle would be a much bigger issue in my adult life.
right, bro? It's like quicksand. Like I thought quicksand was gonna be everywhere.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna be dodging it all over this shit. I thought anvils. It's a John Mulaney bit. I thought that anvils and sticks of dynamite were gonna be everywhere. Like I thought that shit was gonna be stuff to actually look out for. I'm so mad right now, Sneaky. I love you, dude. Shut up about being
Just
mad.
watch one video.
Quite the lover's quarrel. Exactly. I agree.
He's just
it's-
upset because I get on my phone while
What's
he
up,
wants
you
me to watch
stupid ass
stuff.
shit eating, dick sucking, cunt eating fucktards? Well, Kimberly, sorry I said all that out loud. Nick, how you doing?
Look, he's just upset
I'm not
because I'm
even
on my
that much
phone
of a-
whenever I watch stuff with him that he's trying to show me. But the truth of the matter is, that's just how I watch shit. You know what I mean? That's me. You don't have to control the way I watch
If you-
stuff, Charlie.
You gotta stop just saying things I say, and then saying them yourself to make you sound like you know what you're talking
I
about.
do know.
Because you just said that the truth of all this is the phone thing. Like that's where it all started,
is
and that's
where-
not.
that's
it started
where it
with
is
me not
now.
watching your YouTube.
What
It's
is
not where it
this?
is now. That's a capo.
What does it do?
It is to. Whenever you play ukulele, this is a C.
Uh-huh.
That's a C because your finger's on that fret, right?
Yeah.
Hand me the capo. This note is a C because the bass note starts right here. The capo starts the note from here, so now you have a higher pitch version of C. I don't know the note name, but basically it is to, instead of having to bar chord everything, every note, the capo will bring everything down however many frets so that you can continue to play blah, blah, blah.
Everybody's like, Creighton's so easily distracted.
He is. It's ridiculous.
No, but that was cool though. I like that.
I'm
So
glad-
like, it's like
I'm doing what you could consider okay. Thanks for asking. It warms my heart like an easy bake oven. Nick, I love you, dude.
So like, so what you're saying is like it's an instrument for your instrument,
It's not an instrument. It's an adjustment for
a
an
tool for your
instrument.
instrument.
A tool for your instrument. Oh shit! I'm getting free guitar lessons. It's ukulele. Creighton, how do airplanes work exactly? So, god damn it.
No, but what we landed on is that you should watch
Here's
it.
what I don't like. I love conspiracy theories.
Well-
They're fun. I hate conspiracy theory videos.
No, look.
Because what's happened is they're all what?
Look, this guy is different because he tries to debunk the conspiracy.
That's not different.
That's
That's
different
what people have been
enough.
doing
Like,
with
look,
conspiracy theories forever.
Look, he has a lot of evidence. He does a lot of great research for these videos. He puts a lot of time and effort. All I'm saying is Just watch fucking 5 minutes of the video and try to enjoy it. Sit back, turn your brain off.
I try to enjoy everything.
Don't think
I
about
don't
all
go
the
into
shit
things
you're
wanting to
missing
hate.
on watching or whatever. Just sit back and see what you think. That's all. I want to know what you think. I know what I think about the videos, but I want to know what you think so we can talk about
Here's
it.
the thing, okay? I've watched so much conspiracy theory shit. It's not that I don't want to watch conspiracy theory shit. It's that right now, where I'm at, I just can't handle it right now because they're all so fucking similar. Okay? The good ones, the bad ones.
To you,
The number one.
right I get
Yes,
it.
to me. It's about me.
I get it.
This
I get
isn't
it.
about, like.
We should make
This
a
isn't the
conspiracy
Tiger
video
King.
about you.
Okay, what would the conspiracy video be about
Are
me?
you an alien? Are you gay? I mean, I know the answer to one of those questions.
Charlie, we're watching one after this pod is. Oh my god.
We are. Sneaky, I'll get in the Discord call with you and we'll watch
Pot of
one.
glue can get me high. Yeah, you
Is
didn't
that
know
how
that?
you mean glue
Sniffing
in the
glue's like a thing. What's the difference between a tuna, a piano, and a pot of glue?
What is the difference?
Don't answer yet, Kristen. Difference between a tuna, a piano, and a pot of glue. You can tune a piano, but you can't piano a tuna. You can't piano.
It's you can't tune. You can tune a piano, but you can't piano a tune. It's
Wait.
wordplay.
But what about the glue? Where does the glue come in, Kristen? Why would you give an answer without mentioning the glue?
I think the glue's another part of the joke.
What's the difference between a tuna, a piano, and a pot of glue? You can tuna.
She said, "I knew
Piano.
you'd get stuck there." That was a solid joke. She got you good. Sneaky said, "I hate this stream." Fucking God. Charlie might be quitting the Shirts Off podcast. We'll see. He's upset. He's gotta walk it off. Thank you, Kristen. I think Kristen broke you, Charlie. And this was the final string. This was the final string that broke the Charlie's back. Sneaky said, "Thank God." Oh man. Hey, you want to look at our topics? See what we got on the
Sure,
agenda?
bro. Let's look at the fucking topics now. Oh look, DB Cooper, Clone Wars ending, Star Wars, and fuck you and your whole fucking.
Happy
face.
Star Wars Day, Charlie.
Happy belated Star Wars Day, everybody. May the 4th be with you. Someone check Charlie's weapons tonight. They're all okay. They're behind me somewhere. We're gonna be okay. Cooking out. What did you want to talk about cooking out?
So I cooked
Jesus
out
Christ.
yesterday at the lake for the first time ever. Well, the first time me
Ever?
cooking out. First time me cooking out. Me and Savannah and Matt. I don't know why the fuck. I could see his face
He
in
was
my
just
head.
here.
And that's why I was pissed. I was almost going to call him Tom. And I was like, wait a minute, that's not right.
He looks
Me?
weird. His hair's long, and I'm not
Yeah.
ready for it. I don't
Me,
like-
Matt, Savannah, Kayla, Kristen, and Kira all went to.
Who's Kira?
Kira is Kristen's daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we all went to Lake Watering and camped and cooked out, and it was pretty good. We went after I got off at 2 yesterday because I opened, which was fucking. By the way, I got 9 hours of sleep in the past 2 days combined.
Okay.
So I slept for 4 hours one day and 5 hours the next day. I was and then I did a lake trip, and then we did a fire at my house, and I was so fucking exhausted. By the time that we went and I finally took everybody home, and I got home, and I just laid in my bed and went to sleep. I was gonna put on The Office before I fell asleep, and I fell asleep watching Cosmonaut. What's his name? Cosmonaut Picture Show. I think that's his name on YouTube. And I woke up and YouTube was still going. So now my watch list is all messed up because I probably have watched a fuck ton of videos that I wanted to watch, And
I
haven't.
cut autoplay off on everything because of that shit. Because I woke up one day and I was like, well, I don't know anything about
Yeah.
fucking Jerusalem. Why am I watching a bunch of videos
Like, you
about the
somehow
Middle
dived
East?
into 9/11
Exactly.
propaganda.
I was like, what the fuck is happening, bro? I don't, why is this? Like, I started watching Captain Sparkles last night. How did this happen for me falling asleep?
I love Cosmonaut Picture Show though. He's speaking of great YouTubers. They're up and coming. I like them. I like him, and I like Let Me Know. I like a couple of other obscure YouTubers. But anyways, back to the cooking out thing. So we went to the lake. I kind of waded into the lake. I didn't jump in or anything because it was fucking freezing. Because it's just May now, and it's like not warm yet. And like you were saying, it's like gonna be like a traditional spring or whatever. And it has been pretty much so far.
It has. The last 2 or 3 days have been the first like real hot days we've had. Like it was like stupid hot
Yeah.
from like 11 to like 4.
Oh yeah, I gotta get my air conditioner in my truck fixed fast. Cause
Bro,
like,
Mike's, that's the best thing about Mike's truck. That AC, like, his truck can cook in that fucking sun for 5 hours straight in, like, super hot weather. Get in, the cold air will start up in less than 10 seconds.
it won't be like hot or anything for a little
No,
bit.
it'll just be air, and then it'll be cold immediately.
Wow.
It might be hot air. If you got in, turned it on, hit the air up to max, it might be warm for 5 seconds if you did that. But he always lets his truck run for, like, 10 seconds and then cuts on the cold, and it's already cold. It's amazing. But he's a car guy. He takes care of his shit. Like, he's very... Like, he is regularly changing shit and making sure it's okay. Him and his buddy who brings his, like, the silver one with, like, the cool shit on it. Ah!
I'm trying to get like that with my truck. I ordered a bunch of parts for it to fix it. Not the air conditioner, but some other stuff I wanted to fix on it. And I'm taking it to get the air conditioner fixed. I'm probably going to take it tomorrow and get like the price, get like a price range for whatever it needs to be done to it. And then like I'll probably get it fixed here in the next 2 weeks or so. I've become like
The river.
the river. So I'm trying to get my dad.
Distractions!
I'm trying to get my dad to like let me use the boat so we can go out on the boat, you know, in the river. And then my dad's like, "Yeah, I might sell the boat and get like another boat." And I'm like, "Okay."
I get it.
Like I get it. He wants to get a bigger boat.
Yeah, what kind of boat is it?
So the boat we have now is like it only fits like you can only put 6 people on it, and it's
So
like
not a pontoon or anything?
it's not a pontoon. It's like a
Pontoons are the
V-hole
greatest.
fishing. It's a V-hole fishing boat. You know?
Bro,
It's like Key West. It's a
pontoons
very nice boat.
are like the boats for like just having fun.
Yeah.
Like until you can afford a yacht, pontoons are so great, bro. It's so fun to get on.
It's
a
just a
pontoon.
platform on water, basically. And you can fish off of that thing, you can swim off that thing, whatever. Let me drive the boat.
Great video. Apparently. Is that
What?
Evie? That sound. Where is she?
Who is she?
Oh, she's over here.
How was your
Evie,
weekend,
what are you
Charlie?
doing? How was my what?
Pontoon boats are full-time fans of the water.
Facts.
How was your weekend, though?
It's pretty great. I got sunburn. I don't know how hard. It's gonna be pretty hard to tell. I got yeah, it's mostly gone now. Like it really just looks more like a tan than anything at this point. But
You tell me. a
I
bit
got
about
really
it,
bad
like,
sunburn.
Saturday
was it Saturday?
or Sunday, maybe.
It was either Friday or
It was,
Saturday.
it was Sunday. It was
It was
yesterday.
not
'Cause
yesterday.
I was.
I didn't
yeah,
do
it
it
was.
yesterday.
I called you. 'Cause I wanted
Sure,
you-
yeah, you did, but I didn't do it yesterday.
No, I'm saying
I
you
was
told
telling
me
you.
about it.
Yeah, I told you yesterday.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it had to be Saturday if I told you yesterday that I did it the day before.
Copenhagen said, "Put that white ass arm down."
Exactly. You can definitely tell more on my face.
Yeah.
My face is way more.
You look like you've been sleeping on your forehead for a while.
Yeah. I was riding 4-wheelers and tractors and shit. We had to dig. We dug a hole. My roommate's girlfriend, her dad. He owns a bunch of land out in, you know where in our town.
Yeah.
And we
Out
had to
the
dig a
country.
septic tank hole for like a house that he rents out, like a rental property of his. And the rental property is right next door to his house, and he lives on like 250 acres. So he was like, "You guys come dig the septic tank, and I'll just you can have the 4-wheelers for the day." And it was fucking awesome. Like it took us like 2.5 hours to dig the septic, and by it took us, I mean I stood there and like grabbed the rocks so that he could continue digging. If the rocks like got too in the way, like I'd pull them from.
How deep was the hole?
5 feet.
Did you jump down in there?
Yeah.
Did you jump down in there?
No.
Why not?
Because it was hard to get out. It was like like straight up and down walls. So it would have been like legit, like 5 feet up and down. I wouldn't have been able to just like climb out easily.
Yeah.
And it was muddy and wet and gross. I didn't want to. No, it's gross. Big a hole for a septic tank. It's like the groundwater from other septic tanks was nearby.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in that, but
Soggy.
yeah, exactly.
You should have dug past the septic tanks. Maybe you could have found like a dinosaur or something.
Anyway, we got on the 4-wheelers. They were fucking baller. It was one of those things where like I wasn't swimming, so I didn't think I needed sunblock. You know what I mean? Like you ever go out in the sun and forget that the sun will burn you anyway? Like even if you're not swimming, I forgot that it was one of those weird like mind things where I didn't even think I would need sunblock that day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But bro, I realized one thing.
Yeah.
I love 4-wheelers. I had never been on 4-wheelers since I was I was on 4-wheelers when I was like 5 or 6. Like I was a little kid.
It's in our blood, Charlie.
Bro, I had so much fun. I went way too fast. I should have gone that fast.
Did you have a helmet on?
No, I didn't have anything on. Bro, I went nuts. Like I went a little. He said, okay, so it's got 5 gears. You want to stay on like 2 or 3. Go up to 4 if you have to go up a hill or anything. You know, to make sure that you don't like strain the clutch. I was like, okay. I just kept that shit wide open on 4 and 5. Like if I was going across a valley, I was on 5. I was going as fast as that thing let me go. And
How fast do you think you got up to, or could it tell you?
Oh, dude, it could tell me. I don't think I ever looked down to check. Cause when you're going fast on that thing, you got to be careful. Like you have to pay attention to shit. Like you can't sit on it. I had to stand so that I didn't get bucked off of it.
Yeah.
Cause like if you're sitting on it and you're going over like little potholes and shit, which I did, it's doing that like thing. So like if you're sitting on it, it's just gonna like push you forward. So I was like up, like with my ass up in the air, like just making sure that I didn't like get like bucked off, like a fucking bull would, I guess. But I was just going super super fast over even in the I was nuts. I wish I had recorded all of it. It was fucking awesome. Yeah, fuck it. Anyway, that's why I got sunburned. That was the highlight. Other than that, I've been sitting on. I watched Waco.
Which was pretty
fucking amazing.
I
don't know where the fuck that show went. Like, or not where it went, but where it started on like some nothing network. It's 2 years old.
What?
Yeah, it just got on Netflix. Like I don't know where it's been or what. Like,
I thought it was a Netflix original.
No, I did too, but it wasn't.
What?
Like it fucking it's 2 years old. It came out in 2018.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking.
Why is it just now blowing up?
Because it just got on Netflix.
Oh, it just got on Netflix.
Yeah.
So is it over?
Yeah, it's a limited series.
Oh shit! They put Ace Ventura back on Netflix again.
It's a true story.
Yeah,
it's like
my
a
mom
one-off.
told me
it's a one-off thing. It's amazing. What did you do this weekend, Charlie? Dug a big old shithole. Exactly. 2 super duper serious questions. Why are your shirts still on, and which one is the bottom? Because and Creighton. You can't sit on it. You gotta get dead ass up into air. Exactly. That's
so
true.
Like.
What?
So
Waco
is how accurate to like what happened, and like how much of it is like about like drama and stuff compared to the show?
You mean how much is dramatized?
Yeah, how much is dramatized and how much is like what actually happened? Would you say is the ratio? Because I know there's always a ratio.
Yeah, I mean we'll never really know. You know, we weren't there, but watch it and then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Because it's gonna be hard for me to. Because you are watching it already.
Well, I know what happened. You know what I mean? Like it's not really gonna be a spoiler thing.
Do you know everything that happened?
My mom basically gave me a synopsis, but like a historical synopsis based on what she knows from what happened. 'Cause she was.
What did she tell you?
She told me it's a cult leader that like the government kind of fucked up like going in there and like just basically like killed a lot of people in cold blood and like it was a really bad like fuck up by the government and they kind of like tried to like sweep it under the rug, but like you know the news got a hold of it and like blew into this big
So the thing that's crazy about this one, because I have a lot
and
of.
it all started from a cult leader.
Shit. I'm trying to think of the best way to say it. So, whether it's movies or TV shows, whenever there are ones that have real accounts of things and they're trying to be based on a true story, it's always very sketchy because you have to go through the whole thing saying under the guise of who's saying what right now. Are these writers talking or are these first-hand accounts? In Waco, the crazy thing is that there's a character named David Thibodeau, and he is a survivor of the Waco incident from the people of Waco.
Yeah.
He's on their side. There are 2 books that were written. One is from his perspective, and the other is from the perspective of Gary Nesner, the negotiator for the FBI. So you have both sides being told from, those points of view. Some things are dramatized a little, obviously, because there are scenes with people who have died where they're alone with other people who have died, and you can only assume what they say is real, based on certain things. There are scenes...
Which is a little creepy when you think about it.
Well, yeah, but that's everything.
No,
like
I know. Yeah.
But then there are other scenes where it's like you've got people from both sides that have survived in the conversation. So under those specific conversations, you're like, okay, this might as well be transcripted. You know what I mean? In terms of it might not be word for word, but you have too many people talking about this being a thing. Too many people are transcribing what's happening. So it's really hard to tell.
So
Creighton's mom was at Waco. Creighton is a son of Koresh. Exactly. I got whipped butter. You son of a bitch, I'm in. Join my cult. You got whipped butter? Son of a bitch, I'm in. Join my cult. We offer complimentary waffles with extra syrup. Only for the true believers? Hell yeah. Hope your asshole is loose. Oh, well, there you go. Those are all accurate things.
But so...
Let's go.
What happened?
Hey, good morning, B. Love it, Charlie. Okay, I have a thing to show you. I was waiting until everyone who was involved signed off on it. The video that I was making of Philly with his beat for the outro, I finished today.
Oh, nice.
And I sent a big DM to all the people involved in the clips, making sure that they watched it and that they were okay with it before I said anything, because I didn't want to even show it. But the last guy just said yes, that it was cool.
Oh,
so
let's watch it.
Okay, I'm down to
We're
watch
not
it.
get copyright stricken by ourselves.
No, we won't. None of it's copyright stuff. So, let me pull this up. Are you gonna play, you dildo?
What's the deal, though?
Oh wait, no. Why am I doing it here? I have it on YouTube.
I was about to say.
It's an unlisted video. Which I will not tweet out now that I know that everybody is okay. Customize channel.
So is this gonna be the same as the anime video that took off really well?
What do you mean?
The anime intro?
What about it?
Is this gonna be the same as the anime intro?
No. So remember I said it's like clips from other streamers to promote everybody.
Oh, we're on that.
No, I'm promoting them at the end of our stream. People that we raid.
Oh,
yeah, this will be the closing thing. Like when we end,
okay.
it'll be this.
I get what you're
this
saying.
time.
I thought it would be us. Never mind. Well, now I'm not as interested.
Oh
I'm just
wait,
kidding.
hold on. I can show it over there. Okay, so,
Let's see.
over here. I finally have 4 monitors, like for real. So I'm kind of getting used to the 4 monitor setup. Okay, here we go. I made this today. Okay. Also, wait. You know what? Hold on. Fucking disc jockey. Like, hold on. I have to take it back. Remember when I told you that every time you asked that I had been working on this and it was just taking time because I didn't have clips?
Yeah.
I was never really working on it. I was just waiting for clips. I did all of this today. So,
Oh, nice.
So that is.
But I mean, trying to get clips and everything, still working on it.
Yeah, it took a little while, but I got a lot of them today and was like, okay, I'm gonna fucking knock this out while I got some time. So here we go.
Oh, that's good.
What?
So we got Kelly there.
There's Kelly. There's 5 people I believe in this one.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Now, so what's the thought process? Oh,
You're fine. Sorry.
Trigger. Discipline.
so now what's the thought process behind like having people that we rate normally at the end of the show?
Say that again.
So what's the thought process between having the people that we normally rate?
There's somebody in that truck though. Dead.
You mean in terms of in the video?
Yes.
Just promotion, just
Oh,
like
like
good,
a
good.
little bit of like love.
Yeah, like I mean, I love all these guys. These are all people that I like genuinely like a whole bunch. Like these are really, really good dudes.
Absolutely.
Zero, big city women. Yes. Well, it's supposed to be a bit of a highlight video, and well, you know what? Actually, there's a couple that have some good clips out there. They just never send them to me. I told a lot of people to send me shit.
Right one. Two on me,
One's looking at me. One's looking at me with the hill.
Bro, this music is so
Found
good.
another?
I love Phil, bro. He's a fucking legend.
Rear.
Hey Mike, let's fucking go, baby.
This is the guy that I would have been seeing in Vegas.
You guys are friends?
Yeah, I was going to his house in Vegas. But before Corona happened.
What the fuck is happening?
There's an off down.
I don't give a fuck about it.
I've not played this game yet competitively, but I love it so much. Just watching it. It's super cool to watch.
That's Rainbow Six Siege, right?
Valorant.
Valorant.
This is my buddy E-Train. He streams a lot of Call of Duty, but one thing he does is scrims for viewers, where he watches the scrim. So these are like moments where the person who was watching got turned on, like, and he just laughs at it. And this is the end. Through the smoke.
Follow the channel.
I thought that was an apt ending. Just a little bit of shameless self-promotion.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
And it'll change over time. It'll like
It'll grow.
different clips will happen, and it might grow. I might add another song. Cause bro, Phil released like 5 beats on his SoundCloud yesterday, and they're fucking like out of the 5 or 6. I really super like 4 of them.
Did you want to play any of those or no?
Nah, because if we just sit here and listen to a bunch, it'll start to kind of dilute what the podcast is. And look, I am constantly go to his SoundCloud. It is on the screen. It's under Creighton, him and Alim.
Yeah.
Phil is Phil
Right down
Nichols,
here.
II, and that is a capital I. So it's not
We should
like
add
the
in,
second or
like-
two, LL. What?
We should add in like my Snapchat and stuff.
We need to get message Quentin and tell him to refix this.
Well, it
'Cause
should
he
be
did good with like the Twitter birds.
Yeah.
He can do that with all the things, with the fucking Instagram,
I
Snapchat.
should be seeing him sometime soon. Like
Why?
either Wednesday or because we're doing our thing Wednesday, like where we ate crab legs and shit. Having a
Oh,
fire.
okay.
Do you want to come?
Maybe Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Maybe.
Wednesday.
Stevie,
What's up, Stevie?
where the fuck have you been?
She says she's been busy. I saw her
Yeah.
food line there. I forgot how short she was, and she came up to
Dude,
me.
I saw a picture of her on Twitter, and I was like, "Wow, you're really short."
Yeah. Look. I stand
missed
up,
you,
right?
Stevie.
And she
We
comes
missed
up,
you.
Hold on. Like,
Stand up.
so, when I stand up...
Isn't
can
she
I
like
see?
4'2", 4'3"?
She comes up, like, right here on me. Like, that's the
Seriously?
bottom of my
Wait, are
stomach.
you kidding?
It's not. I'm not far off. I'm really not far off. Like, it's around...
4'11". Okay, so she's pretty short. She's not that short. Creighton legit had you at like 4 foot tall.
I was only
She's
11
5 foot
inches
tall.
off.
That's 11 inches of a lot. That's
Is
like
it?
yes,
11
your head
inches-
is like 8 or 9
11
inches tall.
inches isn't much in a mile.
You're talking like she's like this tall. That's a lot. You
Nah,
had her
she's
like
really not that
this tall.
You're doing too
4'11".
high.
I'm 6 foot. Take off a little more than a foot. It's like right here
A little
somewhere.
bit lower than that. Like,
No, dude.
I think she'd
Feel
be
like
like
you missed-
at the M on your shirt.
Why yes it is. I, the short queen. Why yes it is I, the short queen. I read
Love
that
this debate.
wrong. Love this bit. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I will defend you, Stevie. I also think that
Is
you're
that
taller
really a
than you are,
defense or more of an argument because you want to be right? I mean, you've never
It's a
even met
defense.
this girl.
That's true, but she says 4'11".
It's inaccurate.
That's crazy.
Mm.
You saying inaccurate does say that I win about where you think 411 is, so, you know.
Yeah.
I take it as him defending me. There you go. Shit on. I'm defending her.
Whatever.
It'll be... Wait. There's no waffles in prison. More on this loose asshole and waffle situation. There's no waffles in prison. There will be if I have anything to say about it. Join the cause for a minimal fee. Fuck pancakes. Pancakes are good, though.
What do you have weather forecast in the Discord?
Oh,
So what's that about?
Mike was like, you should have like a really dumb throwaway subject you always talk about on the podcast. And I was like, yeah, but what? And he was like, the weather. I was like, Mike, the weather's stupid. And he was like, no, stay with me. Every single podcast you open, and the first thing you say is what the forecast is for that day in, get this, a different county in every town, every city in the country. You slowly but surely cover all of them. You start alphabetically on a list of the counties of America, and every county you put the weather forecast.
We need to do it.
Right?
Let's
I
do it.
was like, we gotta do that.
What's going to be our first one? Do we have a list?
Wow, you know what? We'll figure it out. I
Alright.
put no thought into it. I put it in the notes immediately.
All right, here we go.
List of counties in America. In alphabetical order.
There we go.
There we go. Let me pull the chat over here so I can read it while we look
Okay.
at this. French toast? Get the fuck out. French toast is great, though.
French toast is amazing. I do love it. Homemade French toast? Oh, it's the best.
Cinnamon rolls? Oh, bro, cinnamon roll. I'll come right
Homemade
now for cinnamon roll.
You'll do what?
What? List of U.S. counties in alphabetical order, Wikipedia. But is this a locked Wikipedia, or is this a shitty one?
Let's look. I mean, clearly we can tell if they're legitimate or not by if there's a weather forecast on them.
Wow.
How many are there?
So
Wow.
many.
We can do that. All right, what's the first one?
Hold on. How many?
Hey,
Okay.
hey, the first one's in South Carolina.
How
That's
many
us.
counties are there in America? There are 3,007 counties.
So 3,000.
This will take us 8 years to do if we did a podcast every day.
Let's do it.
As of 2016. As of 2016, there were
It's not like
3,007
there's more
counties,
counties.
64 parishes, 16 organized boroughs, 11 census areas, 41 independent cities, and the District of Columbia for a total of 3,143 counties and county equivalents in the 50 states and District of Columbia.
Well, let's do it. So what's the first one?
Okay.
We gotta
First
get
one
started.
is Abbeville County, South Carolina.
Hey, that's us.
That's us.
South Carolina.
So, let me pull that over here.
What's the weather look like there today?
Abbeville,
Oh, hey, hi,
Okay.
Chops. Chops is also watching us.
South Carolina.
Is he still
Weather
working? You said his
forecast.
shifts changed, right? So
May
does
5th.
he not have to be?
Oh,
asleep
happy
right
Cinco
now?
de Mayo, by the way.
Is it Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah,
oh, it
it's
is
May
Cinco
5th.
de Mayo. Yeah.
Weather forecast in Abbeville County, South Carolina. Partly cloudy. 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Precipitation is 20%. Humidity is 65. Wind roughly 12 miles per hour.
Is that close to us?
Where is? You know what? That's a good question too.
Pull up the map.
Here we go.
Let me see a picture.
Where is a map? Is there?
Just
okay,
go to
here we
images.
Yeah, no, it'll be right here. So, it is.
Where's that? Oh, okay. Zoom in to South Carolina.
It's over on the left. It's near Georgia,
Atlanta. Hey, we probably drove through it when we went to Atlanta.
potentially. Well, I think that we probably drove right here to get to Atlanta.
Yeah,
probably
because
took
we
the
did go through
highway.
Columbia. Man, it would have been quicker to go like just straight through on the back roads though.
Wait, so let's see. They're connected to this big lake, to the Savannah River.
Ooh, that looks nice.
I've never heard of Abbeville, and we're right here. We're right next to it, bro. We're so close. We're literally like 2
Look up
hours
pictures
away.
of it. Maybe we can go vacation there sometime.
We're gonna redo Abbeville tomorrow, and tomorrow will be the official start of the podcast doing the weather.
And the
that
weather
way.
for there will be different tomorrow.
Well, that was the weather for tomorrow, but you know what I mean.
Oh, well, shit.
Hello, Chops.
Hello, Dilton. It's over to the
Dilton,
left.
hello,
That's
Dilton.
fucking west.
What?
Copenhagen said
It's over on the left. That's fucking west, Charlie. That's fucking west. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the map. Shut the fuck up. It's west. It's west of us. You fucking
Is
head asses.
mayonnaise an instrument? That's
It's
what
mayonnaise
Kristen
an
said.
instrument.
It's over to the left. You know where
Today's the day
California
the
and all that.
Titanic sank with all that mayonnaise. He left the job searching for a day job now.
Oh, nice.
What job did he have?
He was a welder, I think.
Ah,
Yeah.
welders make that money.
Yeah, he was making bank.
Yeah, they
Chops,
definitely
come work
sell
at Food Line with me.
prepackaged fresh toast. That's
He'll be
fine.
like a weird flip version of me and Stevie working.
Man,
at
you
Food Line.
guys really had a whole ass conversation on waffles, pancakes, and French toast.
They
That
have been
sounded
like
almost-
debating in the chat, and we have been ignoring it. So, what do you prefer, Charlie? Pancakes or waffles?
Out of those two,
And by the way, this is the same kind of question about like, what's your favorite cookie?
it's not the same.
It is the same.
No,
What do you prefer?
This is a comparison of
What do
two.
you
There are
prefer?
millions of cookies.
Okay, so what do you like better, Oreos or chocolate chip? Like, what's the better out of those two? Big man.
A good chocolate chip is better than Oreos, but Oreos are better than most chocolate chips.
Thank you. There is a God, Jesus.
Now, with the waffle pancake thing, it's
Yeah.
a similar argument. A great pancake is way better than most waffles.
Did you
But,
hear the
like-
frogs just suddenly stop?
Yeah.
That was weird.
Something probably, like, a bat probably flew near them and, like, freaked them out, or a dog barked or something. But, like, normal waffles are better than most pancakes.
Because oh,
Oreos
syrup?
are trash. Whoa, relax, Otto.
Well, what about what
Oreos are great.
do you prefer chocolate chip pancakes or chocolate chip waffles? Though?
Chocolate chip pancakes.
Yeah.
Waffles don't need additives unless it's like an outside the thing itself, like
Like whipped cream?
whipped cream or like strawberries, like not strawberries in the waffles, but like
Strawberries.
waffles with strawberries next to them or blueberries. Like you eat those things with them. You know what I mean?
Did you upload the last podcast from last week? By the way, I forgot to check with
I
you
think
this
so.
weekend, but my work schedule was
I
so
have
all
no
over the
idea.
place. I never even like said.
And by
Hey,
the way,
yeah.
you gotta stop texting me saying, "Is it up?" Just look at the YouTube. You're gonna get the link
Well,
either way.
Well, I looked and
Look
it wasn't
first.
up, and then that's when I text. That's what I
Let me
do
check.
now because like sometimes I know you forget to upload, so I'll just be like, "Hey, is it up?" Just kind of like a reminder. The new one's up though. I just
4
hadn't
days
done
ago, would it have been 45
It's
from 4 days ago?
Yeah, because I think the last one. Hold on, I'll
Let's
look
see.
and
Hold on.
The last one I did a promo for
April 30th?
was 44. I want to say. I can look at my Facebook and tell you. Oh, I forgot. Is that me?
Yeah, I can't. I'm
I
trying to.
forgot.
I'm not gonna be able to figure out if this was the last one or not.
I can tell you for sure. Give
Just
me
close
one
your
second.
eyes. Wait. I wasn't prepared for this. I need adult.
Yeah.
What were you not prepared
So, am I wearing the green blazer in that or what?
I already exited. I'm
Well,
already
look
off
real
of the whole
quick.
tab. The YouTube is gone. Everything.
I think so. The last one. No, the last one up. I said something about was episode 45. We had a 46 though.
I don't know. Is that counting the one that we had to take down because of copyright?
No, because we didn't even do a promo for that one because
Okay.
it was taken down before I could do the promo. So we're missing one.
Oh wait. If we're missing one, could it be the fact that we just didn't do one Tuesday? That's probably
No,
what it
we're
is.
missing one because like if we had done one, we would be at 46, and I wore my green blazer. And the last one that we uploaded was 45, and I'm not wearing my green blazer. See, the blazers have a purpose because I can kind of tell like the difference because of the blazer I'm wearing, which is a weird thing to say, but it works for the way that we do it. So like,
I'll upload that one right when this one's over, and then I'll try and remember to do the other one when that one's over if I'm still awake. Because I'll probably
so like upload that one, then upload this one, because that's
Yeah,
because
exactly.
that'll be 46, and this will be
Yeah.
47.
it really
Okay,
depends on the blazer.
it does. It really does. There's an odd amount of like responsibility in the blazer.
Blazer bonus.
Not only is there the blazer bonus, but there's like the way to keep tabs on what like shirts off episode you're watching. You know, it's kind of like how like
We could just remember our episode.
we could, but we had that weekend break, and we just got to get fucking wasted every weekend and not remember what episode we were on or even where we were on Thursday. That's how the way it works.
Gumby just woke up, bro.
But look. So, this is my thing. The Blazers are like, you know how the little ties on the bread tell you when your bread was baked? That's how the Blazers work. They're color coded.
I understand.
Yeah.
In defense, my anus remains unrelaxed. Praise be Jesus.
What?
Well, okay.
That's a thing that Nick
I'm glad I
said.
read that out loud. Here I thought Creighton's Blazers were just an odd fashion choice. What? Lisa, why do I say shit like that when the nicest human in the world is listening?
Who, me?
You are not. Lisa is Lisa Savannah. That's the person I was telling you was like just like Savannah.
Yeah, like look like Savannah?
Chicken flingers in chat, Lisa, who said what? That is the other
Now,
Savannah.
what about, so, like, is she nicer than my mom?
Yes. Lisa's the nicest human I've ever met. Lisa's an angel. Lisa's like literally a Disney princess come to life.
Would Lisa go give me some Wendy's right now? That's the ultimate.
Chops has been looking out for some funky blazers.
Thank
no.
you,
Lisa
Chops.
got a mouth on her too. Yeah, she does actually. I say that Lisa's this like super nice, amazing person, and she is. But if you play video games with her, she's a fucking.
She'll talk shit.
She's like horrifying. She will say some like demonic shit.
She'll like say "fuck your family" and all this. Kind
Oh,
of
she'll
shit.
say horrifying shit.
That's
It's-
awesome.
I
I
mean,
feel like
I
Savannah would be
wouldn't know.
the
I haven't
same
heard her
way
voice
if
in,
she
like, a year.
plays like video games. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she would be the same way too.
Probably.
She called me a loser the other day. Like we were like just chilling at the lake, and she took a picture of me, Kristen, and
You should
Kira,
talk if needed.
and like she was like, "You're a loser, Creighton," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" She was like, "Yeah, you're a loser," and I was like,
Stevie said, "Are you the Lisa that I know?" She said, "Stevie, there are many Lisas in the world." Lisa lives in Arizona. I doubt that it is the Lisa you know.
"Oh no, that's not Lisa. No, Stevie, I'm sorry."
Watch me pray the gay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna let you guys have that conversation. Without saying
Don't
all
you
that.
pray
You say
the
girl?
gay away.
Hey, Dilton.
the power of Christ repels you and stupid stuff. Well, hey, look, he's trying to pray away mine and your homosexual relationship. It won't work though, because we're
keep talking to
committed.
chat while I compose a tweet.
What are you composing? What
The
tweet are you
outro video.
Wait, is this what your tweet is over here now?
Yes,
On
this
my
is
screen?
Twitter.
On the other side of my
It's
camera?
not your stream.
Look, so
Your
I have
stream.
something
It's
to
never been your
rant.
stream before.
I have something to rant
You know what?
about.
Go ahead, do that. I'm not
So,
gonna defend myself.
Charlie has 4 fucking screens now, and I only have the one. And I say to Charlie, all I want is another screen so I can look at Discord
Explain how that
and
would
the
work.
stream. I will bring my TV monitor here, right?
Okay.
And put it up right here in this area. Well, no, over here because it'll block the mic right there. Right here in this area. And I'll plug it into my little outlet thing that I brought right
It's an
here.
extension cord. so it's
Extension cord, you know? And then, like, you know, I'll connect my HDMI to it, and then I'll have 2 screens. Only one to go. The third one's just for looks, like I can pull up YouTube or whatever.
First of all,
I might use an iPad.
First
for
of all,
that or something.
you're not bringing another TV here. I
Why?
have too many TVs in this
Well,
room.
I'm not
right
bringing it here to keep it here. I'm just gonna.
Yes,
bring
but
it.
you're going to keep it here.
No.
It's going to. You're going to take it with you every time you leave.
Yeah, just like I take my laptop with me every time.
No, it takes too long. You get here and it takes 30 minutes to start this fucking podcast.
Oh,
All the
that's
time
just
now.
because we're talking and catching up on the day.
It's also because you have to go get your
I
laptop
hadn't
because you forget
seen
to
you
grab it.
all
You have
weekend,
to- you
Charlie.
have
We
to change.
had 3 days of content between
Yes,
us
but
to
it's
catch
not.
up
It's
on.
not only. This doesn't just happen on Mondays. This happens every day of the podcast.
Yeah. Well, I gotta catch
Yeah.
up on events for that day too. You know
You watch the. Okay.
what?
So I haven't yet, Dilton. I want to. Don't talk about it. 'cause I don't want it to
Dilton, I watched it. I finished it. Message me. We need to talk about it because, like, Jesus fucking Christ, Charlie will not watch
Yeah, Lisa's in
anything,
Washington now.
anything that I've been trying to tell him to watch because he fucking hates
I
me.
watched
He
Rebels,
hates
I watched
all of you
Kaminsky
guys.
Method. I don't hate you guys.
He just doesn't love anybody anymore.
That's
He's
not
like
true. I'm
he's
the most
too
loving
busy
person I know.
to like commit a little bit of time to watch what we
Creighton's
want to
getting
watch.
too comfortable. Does he not know he's the second? Oh shit! I'm not gonna say anything about that.
I thought it was more like you're the sidekick,
Right.
but it's like a Green Hornet situation where he's like the guy like in a trench coat and mask, and you're like the driver. You do all the cool shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'd say intellectually we're on the same wavelength of that
Yeah.
argument for that specific movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for the roles. There's a role differential. Anyway, hold on. I have to-
You would be the one like like making the equipment and shit happen, and like fulfilling your own part, being like a badass in your own right, and I would be the guy that just looks cool. Right, and I'd have to watch the show from beginning because I haven't watched that shit in years. Don't spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's pretty good, and it changes the way you look at Order 66.
Stop saying that.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
You gotta stop saying that shit. It's gonna fuck
You
with
know, like the most disappointing thing though.
Don't
like,
say.
No, I
anything.
mean in life. In life,
What?
it's over now. You know what I mean? Like it's
That's not
over.
the most disappointing thing in life. I think
Over.
you're wrong.
It's
there.
disappointing.
There's other
It's the
disappointing
most
things.
disappointing thing in life.
Kobe
to me.
died. Kobe died this year. Okay.
It's the most
There's some pretty
disappointing thing in
disappointing
life
shit
to
in the
me
world.
right now. Damn it! Let me be sad about something besides
I'm not
Kobe.
saying not to be sad. I'm simply saying, I think that's a little dramatic.
It is dramatic, but it's necessarily dramatic.
Creighton, I'd have to watch the show from beginning because I haven't
Wait,
watched
I just
that
read
shit
that.
in years.
You're doing that thing again where you read chat that I've already read.
Don't say that to me like you don't do the same thing.
I do.
How
the
do I
same
fix
thing.
this?
I said do.
I'm trying to make a
Charlie,
video
I
that's
need a
unlisted.
show. Chicken Finger said, Charlie, I need a show I can binge watch, but not all the typical shows because I've watched most. Please help. No movies, please.
There's a show on Netflix that is a limited series called Waco. It is 6 episodes. It is very good. It's a true story. There's a show called The Witcher. If you haven't seen it, it's only 1 season. I feel like if you've seen a lot of the typical stuff, you've probably seen it. It's not typical, but it's very popular. The Kaminsky Method on Netflix is
it's
very...
kind of obscure.
It's obscure, but it's very funny. Very, like... Waco, yeah, spelled like that. Hey, Creighton, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Copenhagen.
So let's go, Copenhagen. Taika Waititi is directing Star Wars movie. I'm excited. I am too. I want season 2 of Witcher already. Holy fuck! I know, bro. It's probably gonna be like 2021 before we get it.
Yeah. But you know what though? Like that's okay. Good things take time. I'm ready for the Mandalorian. Like Mandalorian season 2. Mandalorian.
Yeah, if you haven't
Chicken
watched
Fingers,
it
you haven't
yet,
watched that.
if you're a Star Wars person
Even-
by any means,
Even
well,
if
wait,
you're
I
not
feel
a
like you
Star
haven't
Wars
watched it.
person, really.
Yeah, you
'cause-
can watch Mandalorian without watching Star Wars. Honest, I was trying to tell Nathan like maybe he could do that because he wants to watch a show or something like it, and I was like, dude, that would probably be a good one. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's pretty great.
Because you really don't need to know a lot. I mean, like, really, you could go off your base knowledge of knowing, like, that there was a rebellion and an empire, and that's it.
How do I make a video that's unlisted public? How do I change? I'll do it later.
You gotta do it in your settings, I think.
For now, I just need to do this.
Probably just go to your settings, like, you know.
If you like
Flip the
crime
switch.
shows, I can talk about shows all night.
I haven't watched Witcher yet.
Throwing a vid up on the hub. No, you haven't watched Witcher? You'd
No.
love Witcher.
I'm trying to wait, because I wanna finish King of the Hill, which I'm in the middle of watching right now. And I had everybody vote, and we need to finish Sherlock. It's just, the episodes are so long, that's the reason why I don't ever sit down and watch it, because
Have you watched Sherlock, Lisa?
I know for sure if I sit down and watch Sherlock, I will like get hooked on an episode and be late for work or not go to sleep. You know what I mean? And I need something that
Lisa, have you watched The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel
That's a good show.
on Amazon? That will be your favorite show if you watch it.
I wonder if my mom's
So
watched
good.
that because like
I hope
it
she has.
seems
Your
like
mom-
something
it sounds
my
like something your
would-
mom would love.
Yeah.
Your mom would love that show. That
Yeah.
show's hilarious.
Or Monk. Monk's a pretty good show. It's an older show, but it's good.
13.
Psych.
Heard about
Psych's a good
Is Vikings on Prime? I'm not sure. I heard Vikings is
show.
great.
Vikings.
Lisa, never mind. Like, watch Waco if you want. It's great. Watch The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Wait. It's great.
Deluxe Coochie Gang Love. Please show us your boobs. I'm sorry, I cannot. But I'm glad you're interested.
Thank you. What did
Midnight Gospel is
what did
good.
Otto say?
Otto said, if Creighton was a porn star, he'd be the guy to fuck with his blazer on.
Yep, I would.
That's what
I would take my shirt off. I would take my blazer off. Take my shirt off. Then
It's
put the blazer back on.
transcendental? Oh, the Midnight Gospel. Isn't the Midnight Gospel...
It's animated. Your
isn't
brother's
that
been trying to sell
that's
me. on it.
Duncan Trussell's show, right? I haven't watched it yet.
It looks it's got like a similar animation
I know what
to
it is.
Adventure Time.
It's the same guy who makes Adventure
Yeah,
Time. It's Pendleton Ward and
Yeah.
Duncan Trussell. Duncan Trussell is a he's very good friends with Joe Rogan. He's been on his podcast like twice in the last 2 weeks because of the quarantine, and he's like a psychedelics. He does a lot of comedy about like psychedelics and shit, and like he's done all the psychedelics like over his whole life. He's done so many of them. That's his thing.
Your brother loves that show, by the way. He's been trying to get me to watch it. Like
I've heard it's amazing.
He's
I
been
haven't
trying
watched
to
it yet.
get everybody at work to watch it too. By the way, your brother works with me now.
I know. We've
Pretty cool.
talked about this already.
We have on the podcast.
Maybe not on the podcast.
He's pretty great. I like working with your brother. He's fun. I'm gonna buy some shoes from your dad, I think.
Okay.
The only reason that I made me think
Why are we talking about my family all of a sudden? That's weird.
so like the reason we're talking about your family is your brother is wearing like these really awesome shoes right now. Has Creighton ever considered lapel pins? I did lapel pins. My bad. I have a couple of lapel pins, but I lost them when I moved to Columbia. But I will get some.
Who am I forgetting?
You're forgetting me.
No. Oh, I remember now.
He's wearing them right now, Charlie. Do you know? How do you know? But, so I was talking to your brother, and he's got these really nice pair of shoes that he was wearing. And I looked at his shoes, and I go, "Where'd you get those shoes from?" And he says, "From my dad. He has like a fuck ton of shoes that he bought from that shoe store that was closing a couple of months ago." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm going to buy some shoes from you." He said, or from your dad, I mean. He's like, "All right, let's go buy some shoes." So I got to go see your dad about shoes.
Okay.
They're like these
That
nice
explains it.
black boots. They're like have like a really nice leather on the outside. I want like a black pair and a brown pair. You know? What I really need is some shorts and some flip flops. Oh, hey, I need to tell you something else, by the way.
Okay.
So we figured out when I'm going to the beach with my family this summer. We're probably gonna go on hiatus like the week of June 18th through the 25th.
Okay.
Me and you on the shirts off, you know, because of
Okay.
that. But like, you know. By the way, do you want to come?
I don't know. It's like a month and a half out. So
I know.
I don't know if things will happen. I don't know if I'll be working by then again.
Yeah, that's
If
true.
that happens,
That's true.
probably not. Because
Because we've never
let
been
me
to
tell
the
you, by the
beach.
time I start working again, I'm gonna be working again. I gotta make some money. Because I still haven't got my stimulus. I don't know when I'm gonna get it. Apparently, I was reading a thing with Mike earlier on the website. Apparently, what's gonna happen is a lot of the people that didn't get theirs yet, they're gonna like trickle them out throughout 2020, which kind of seems dumb to me.
Well, how does that work then? Like, you're just
I
gonna
don't-
get 1,200, or you're gonna get parts of 1,200?
No, I'll get the 1,200, but the payments themselves, like, to people in general, will be trickled out. So like me and like 1,000 people might get it next week, or it might be in 2 months. Like it's throughout 2020. So I don't know. They were saying that if you have kids, you're not going to be able to get it if you haven't got it yet and you don't call them by tomorrow, or by today, May 5th. Like you won't even get that stimulus money.
Wow.
So I don't know.
This whole thing's just a big mess.
Charlie, you can look up the date when you'll get it. I've tried, but how? Like I've gone to the IRS site. My buddy, I've got a buddy who I live with who was helping me try and figure it out. Am I just dumb? Like I don't know. Part of me is glad I'm working still, but part of me isn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that, Hilton. I feel that. Now, what do you think about them reopening stuff? Do you think it's too soon?
I think it's way too soon for them to reopen stuff right now. At the very earliest, we should have waited another month. We should have waited till the beginning of June. But it's very scary that they're about to start doing all this right now. It's very simple, actually. See, I thought it would be.
That's
I
one
have to
of
find the
those
site
probably
again,
two
but it's
clicks in
really
there.
simple. What do you put in? Social security card, address?
You know.
Because I tried that.
Just put all that stuff in the chat and we'll figure it out for
No.
you.
Excuse me.
A check for a couple people. Audio did that. Or Otto, I mean.
Yeah.
I
Guess
keep
who
thinking
still
Audi.
isn't going to the gym once shit opens? I'm gonna hold out long. Yeah, me too.
I
I
think
think
I'm
ours
gonna-
technically open today.
Oh, it did?
I think, but I'm not sure.
So, I need to go up there and figure out about the payments and stuff and like how
It'll
that's
probably
going.
start up today if they're open. If they're allowed to be open, they'll probably start the payments back.
Well, remember my card got destroyed like right before all this happened, so I don't know if they're transferring that to the new card or if they need
Well, I
my
mean, if
card.
you didn't get them to, they won't be. You'll have to go like put a new card and explain it. They'll probably be able to get it without you having to pay any penalties.
Well, that's what I was thinking, because you remember that one time they were talking about Winnie and Wilcox, like, you know, gym memberships and, like, moving around or whatever. Like, instead of just, like, paying that fee, people would just, like, tear up their card and get a new one. But the gym would always find the new card, you know what I mean? And be able to
What?
charge it. They had, like, this... You don't remember they were talking about that on Winnie and Wilcox, but they had, like, this machine that they would type in the person's information, like, other information they had, and it would just pull up the card number or whatever and just charge it that card. Because people didn't want to pay the exit fee for the membership. So they would just get rid of the card altogether. And trying to get rid of the...
Well, if they try and do it to the same gym, yeah, that'll happen. Because it's the same gym and you're using the same... You're not changing your name. If you change your name, that's one thing, but... Like, then you need to change your name on the card. You have to go to so much extra work. It wouldn't make
Well,
sense.
it's not just changing your name on the card. It's, like, something about, like, once they've drawn that payment, they have, like, the routing number for the account.
Yeah.
So
So I'm
like,
saying,
it
like,
doesn't
yeah,
really matter about the card.
You'd have to legit have a whole new bank account. And even then...
Even then, they might find a way back.
They might
to
find
it.
a way if
But
they- if
like,
it's your
I
name.
don't know enough about that for
But
sure.
but what's
But,
happening with
like,
you is a different
yeah.
situation. You're not trying to get out of anything.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
And
figure
they
out...
they stopped your payment anyway because of coronavirus. So I don't know if they've already charged us for this month, or if they're gonna wait till next month, or how
Yeah.
it's gonna work, or if they're even open yet. I still don't know if they're open yet.
Well, we need to go by there tomorrow and figure out. Do you want to go with me, or you just want to chill?
Probably not. I'm probably not gonna go anyway for a while. I don't
Yeah.
know yet. BRB need wine and pajamas.
As soon as it opens, I'm probably gonna.
Second
start
wave
going
is
again.
coming. That's what I'm.
Just so
worried
I can
about.
get ahead of you and like get ripped and then like fucking like destroy you.
Right.
Yeah.
Creighton's gym payments. Fascinating.
Alright. We haven't been talking about some kind of boring stuff.
Huh?
We've been talking about some kind of boring stuff.
What's been boring?
All this.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been having.
The payments and stuff are a little bit.
I don't think it's boring. It's stuff that happens. It's real life. We're not supposed to have every podcast be about fucking dragons and witches and shit. We're talking about life. The things that make you interested, like, are weird to me. Like, whenever I bring something up that, like, I know will, like, be a good thing to talk about because we can actually talk about something that's happening to us. You shut so much shit down
I'm
all
sorry.
the time.
I'm not trying to shut it down. Because I hate whenever you do that to me.
But I want
You know.
dragons, Charlie. I mean, I know, but...
What, let's continue on that then. Like, so the payments thing, like...
I mean, there's nothing else to say.
Oh, okay.
It ended, and that's
Okay.
why. Then you said it was boring. Well, I'm not saying that like we need to drag on mundane things about life. I'm just saying that anything we talk about is podcast material. I mean, that's like, guys, help me out in a way. Like, you guys aren't watching now. I know a few of you are gonna joke at me, but for a second, let's put our serious caps on. Like, you guys aren't just watching because you're hoping that we're gonna talk about that one thing you've always wanted to know, right? Like, I'm gonna suck my own dick a little bit here. You guys enjoy listening to me and this fucking goofball have conversations, right?
I
So, entertain me, screen man. Exactly. So let's talk about Creighton's 2018 taxes. That's what I'm talking about. I'm here for the BS. Exactly. We talk about dumb shit. The IRS has a thing where you can check. I don't know if you said you've done that. So what I've done is I've gone on there and typed my fucking social security number and my name and my address, which is what it says, and it keeps saying that my shit is not like they can't tell me that, like they can't tell me my information. They keep saying we don't know how to tell you the thing. I'm just drunk and bored. Well, yeah, that makes sense.
That's like 80% of our audience.
It really is. Maybe more like 55 to 60%, but yeah, it's definitely a good chunk of them. I normally just like to lurk in here. Well, Lisa, it makes me happy knowing that you lurk in here, but also it makes me worried about the things you hear me say. Sliced tomatoes can bring any sandwich to the next level. Change my mind.
So
I hate tomatoes.
What? Why do you hate tomatoes?
Okay, I don't hate them.
Bro,
I
what?
will eat tomato.
You're not
I
even
just don't
Italian
like-
anymore, bro.
Tomatoes are actually a Hispanic fruit.
No,
It's where they
but
come
it's in
from.
like a lot of Italian stuff.
It's in a lot of Italian stuff, but a lot of Italian stuff isn't Italian. It's like you gotta figure out what's real and what's
So what's
not.
real Italian?
Like pizza's not Italian.
I know, it's like Hispanic, right?
It's also Hispanic. It
Yeah.
started in Mexico.
Yeah.
There's so many that are like fake. I'm not going through them right now. I'm not gonna try and because
We don't
then I
wanna
might be
talk-
wrong. I might have been told the wrong thing, and then blah blah blah.
What about, is pasta Italian?
I mean, it has definitely been revolutionized by Italians, but pasta has been a thing for
Generations of Italians.
thousands of years. I mean, before Italians. I mean,
Yeah. Before the Italians got a hold of it.
raw tomatoes and onions are possibly the worst things to present on this earth food.
Well, that's all you guys had though was pizza and like pasta.
No, it's,
What else was there?
I'm not. going to-
Nachos aren't yours.
Onions are great if you get the right kind of onions. Same with tomatoes.
Olive Garden is fake, but I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, I love
agree
the
with that.
breadsticks.
Wait,
I
are
honestly-
breadsticks Italian?
No, I don't know. Bread's pretty Italian, but bread's everywhere all the time. What Italian people did was they made comfort food, like, and just fucking upped it. They made it crazy. They made it amazing.
They
like
added
like
all the
bread and
herbs
spaghetti.
spices.
Like bread and spaghetti and pizza in America. Italians in
Did
America.
they put the pineapple on the pizza?
No, that's Hawaii.
Oh,
Hawaiians did
Shit's
pineapple and ham.
gross.
That's a Hawaiian pizza.
shit's gross.
Ham, yes. I don't mind pineapples on my pizza.
I like ham.
I don't prefer it, but I'll eat it. You know what I mean? Like if there
Do
is
you want the
pineapple pizza.
pineapple cooked, or you just want like raw
I want to.
pineapple
Yeah, I'm not gonna
sliced?
eat it if it's more than an hour old. Like I need grilled pineapple, then added to pizza and cooked with the pizza. So then and then eat that right away, and then I'll eat that. But otherwise, I can't like. Pineapple doesn't. You need pineapple to be grilled and eaten right away or cold.
I
No
love
in between.
Pineapple. Pineapple's great.
I love
like,
pineapple, bro.
Pineapple. Look,
Pineapple
I will
on
say
its
this.
own is such a
Pineapple.
good fruit.
Yeah, like
It's very good. Never mind.
for sperm.
Yes.
Is that what you're
That's
gonna
what I
say?
was gonna say.
It apparently makes sperm taste good.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know how true that is though.
I do know. It
How
does.
do you know?
I have been told.
By who?
People.
Like you ate a bunch of pineapple and then some
I
girl
have been told by
swallowed-
people.
Some girl.
I've been told
swallowed
by
your-
people.
Your load.
I've been told. Why
Is that
don't
what you
say
said?
words
or
out
did you?
loud?
Or did you?
Your mom watches this shit,
Or
bro. She
did
watches
you-
every podcast.
Did you have some
I
other
have to
guy?
deal with her. I have to handle the repercussions.
Did you
of
have
this
some
fucking
other
child.
guy eat a bunch of pineapple and then you swallowed
Oh,
his load?
Creighton.
Or did you eat a bunch of pineapple and then swallow
Fuck.
your own load?
Stop! I can't hear him. I can't hear him, guys.
That's why you're like, I've been told.
I'm gonna look at chat, guys. Tell me when he's done. It's 11:30 and
Order your food.
I want a whole ass meal now. Thanks, guys. Olive Garden is good because if you wait in line for something that long, your brain wants its money's worth. Yeah, but you don't get your money's worth. Olive Garden. I'll talk about that in a second. Charlie ate his. Okay, well there you go.
Check
Lisa, I know,
your
I'm sorry.
science.
He's going off. Yeah, he's crazy, bro. Pro tip: order your food, but only eat breadsticks while you're there. Take the food home, and boom, you got 2 meals. That's pretty smart. You're a legend, Chris. You're fucking.
See,
you're
I
so
told
smart.
you, you ought
He's
to
not.
meet her.
He's just not stopping. I'm sure he's not stopping. I can kind of hear his like sounds.
Myself.
Jacking it for science. Exactly. Wait, no.
Yeah.
Anyways, did you know alligators and crocs can learn their names and commands like a dog? I did know that. So
I
can
didn't know
pigs.
that.
You might need to take a walk around the block, Charlie. I'm sorry.
Just a block walk?
Block walk.
Are you going to jerk it while you're walking the block? Did you eat a bunch of pineapples before this very podcast, Charlie?
I wish. Dude, pineapple. Cold pineapple.
Do you want me to
is
start bringing you
so-
pineapple?
Have you ever eaten a pineapple, like gotten a pineapple and just chopped it up and eaten it?
Yeah.
Dude, that is probably... Like, other than maybe watermelon. Like, it's watermelon and pineapple. In terms of getting the
I
fruit...
don't enjoy watermelon that much.
Like, the fruit watermelon?
Yeah, I don't really enjoy it.
Really?
Like, I had watermelon
Like, I
yesterday.
hate watermelon flavored
I'll
things.
eat it if it's there, but, like, as far as going out of my way to get it, I don't. I'll go out of my way to get pineapple, you know?
I like both of them really cold. I don't like them very much, like, room temperature.
I get that, yeah.
Like, pineapple's good if it's
I
grilled.
fucking love strawberries.
Strawberries are the best. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. A lot of berries are good.
Lemons? Lemons are the best
Lemons.
to me.
I'm not giant on lemons, but I know you eat them raw, like the whole lemon.
Everything.
By raw, I mean he eats the peel. Like he eats
I eat
all
it
of
like an apple.
Yes. Yes, I want a pig. Okay, well, Lisa, that actually checks out from what I
I eat
know
it
of you.
like I eat some ass.
I never
I
heard
wasn't
Creighton
eat
go off
at
like
eating
this.
ass.
Make Creighton walk a beat downtown. But I'd be more scared to see a croc IRL. Florida is nuts. Yes. Crocodiles are weird, but they're pretty easy to control as long as they're not as big as you. I love watermelon. Cold watermelon for breakfast.
I want
oh,
a crocodile to ride to work. Apparently they go really fast.
They do, but
They're as
I don't know if
fast
they
as
can support you.
horses, bro.
Yes, they're but they can only run straight. That's their
Oh
thing.
really? They can't turn?
They can, but they have to stop and turn and then run. and then they have to like get a running
That's
start.
kind of scary.
No,
But I mean, like,
just
you
run in
have to,
zigzag.
like,
You just have to turn. and
Oh,
go
run
away.
in zigzag.
Yeah, it's easy to get away. Like they'll tire out. They'll stop chasing you. They're not endless energy. They're big fat fucking lizards that are better in the water. They don't want to chase things on land for very long. They just can. Kind of
Dude,
missing.
crocodiles or alligators really are fucking terrifying. in Red
Kind
Dead
of
Redemption.
missing working produce now. Oh. Produce.
Oh, that's Stevie D. She used to work in produce.
Yeah.
At Food Line. You should come work in produce. Again.
Only place in the world
Send
that-
Chops to work in produce.
Wait, both what? Pigs and crocodiles?
You know what?
Oh, you mean crocs and alligators. Frozen pineapple is wonderful. Frozen?
Yes, apparently. I've had it before. It makes
Then
sense.
what do you mean apparently?
Well,
you wouldn't know.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean apparently. But what I did
But
one
yes,
time
it is good.
when I was living in Colombia, I bought like a bag of frozen mixed fruit, and I was like, "Oh, this will be cool to try." And like eating it, you want to let it thaw out a little bit beforehand, because I was just eating it beforehand, and I like chewing ice anyway, so it was like great for me. But like other people were like, "Why didn't you let it thaw out? It tastes so much better when it's thawed out." And I'm like, "I don't fucking care."
Flint, if you get a tortoise, like don't get a tortoise. Wait till you have like a house with a yard to get a tortoise. Because a tortoise doesn't want to
Ooh.
live in a cage. Like it's a, you're gonna have a tortoise your whole life. It's gonna live longer than you probably, unless something happens to the tortoise, which would be sad. But as long as you feed that tortoise, it will live longer than you. And like I'm telling you, bro, like just for the sake of the animal,
How do you pet a tortoise though?
you
Like-
pet him. What do you mean? How do
Like,
you pet
can
a
you
tortoise?
pet the shell and it'll
You
be
pet the shell. You pet the head. If he lets you, if he trusts you.
like will like it be pleasing to the tortoise
I think
if you
so.
pet the
I know.
shell?
I know that some like a lot of like big tortoises, like big ones, like the Galapagos ones. Like if you rub their neck like you would a dog, they get really happy. Bananas best fruit. I don't know about best.
Bananas are alright.
Like a top 10.
They're not like a top 10 for me. Like I'll eat them, but like I buy them on my break at work because like they're the cheapest like produce thing over there and it's healthy for you.
Chris, don't get the quote. Good, it won't start again. I for real need to get something to eat now. Wait, what quote? I didn't see you say quote. Make create one. Okay, I didn't get the quote. Fucking jackass. Tortoise need room to run. Fucking exactly. Pet the head. There you go. Or a dog. A dog would be cooler. Yeah, dogs are probably better as a pet. Tortoises are cool pets and they're awesome to have. I've had turtles.
Tortoises are how you can seduce women. Like you show them your tortoise and they're like, "Man, that's a cool tortoise." And you're like, "Hey baby, you know what else is cool?" And then you like drop your pants and then boom, it's done right there. You show her your pocket lizards.
I tried so hard, guys. I tried so hard. You said pocket lizards. Show her your pocket lizards. Bro, there's no one on this planet.
Look,
There's
so
no
I
one on
can't
this
take credit
planet
for the
like you.
pocket lizards because that's Isaiah all the way.
Oh.
But like, I do support pocket
that shit
lizards.
is moist.
I support pocket lizards all the way.
I want to play fetch with a tortoise. Nick, you're a fucking psychopath.
Imagine taking
Stroke the hard shell till the head pops out.
Imagine taking your tortoise for a walk and somebody walks by and is like, "Oh, what kind of dog is that? He's really slow."
He's a turtle. Kate Creighton out of your house. Dude, I would, but like, he's just
And then you go, "Oh, that's not a
so
turtle, it's a
annoying.
cat."
It'd be more effort. I'd rather just let him get tired and leave. That's how it usually
They're
works.
like, he just tires
The tortoise
himself
would
out.
probably outlive you. That's true.
He'll just tire himself out.
If you guys watch the Rocky Balboa movies, his turtles in that movie are his real pets. Sylvester Stallone, he still has them. They're still alive.
I never watched those movies.
They're really good.
Yeah, I feel like that's me.
You can watch all of them, except you can skip the 5th one.
Is Creed good? Did you watch
Creed's
Creed?
fantastic.
What about
I haven't seen the
Creed 2?
second one yet, but I heard
Okay.
it's fantastic as well. Sylvester Stallone's just awesome.
Yeah, I like.
And he's so old. He's gonna die, and I don't want him to die. How old is he?
He was a porn star for a little bit.
Not really. He did soft porn, not like anything
What's
real.
soft porn?
That's where you just make out.
That's it.
Pretty much. I don't
Do we
think
have
he
any
ever
of his
showed
porn
anything.
videos like on like?
I'm
Pornhub
sure they're
or
easy to
anything?
find, but I'm not gonna try and find them.
Why
right
not?
now. Sylvester, because we're doing a podcast.
You
Age.
don't want to show
73, bro. He's 73 years old. Fuck. My
Food
grandfather's
Lion
older
is-
than him, though. Shit on Sylvester. My grandfather's older than you.
Food Line is in Talladega Nights. Is it?
It is.
Where is it at in
I
Talladega
don't know,
Nights?
Creighton. but it is. He sent me a snapshot. I saw the first 5 minutes of the fifth one and said, fuck this, and gave... Yeah, the fifth one's not... And honestly, it's very, like, you can skip it. It's really, like, not worth watching. Walk your loaf of bread down the road, and when someone asks what kind of dog it is, say, pure friend. You see that Arnold Schwarzenegger has fucking donkeys as pets? Yeah, he has, like, a whole farm.
Look, that's not crazy,
Chris
though, for
Pratt
us.
does. Chris Pratt has goats and shit and, like, slaughters his own animals to eat. Like, that's how he eats meat, is he's, like... He raises and slaughters his own animals so that he like knows where the food's coming from.
Nice.
Also, autocorrect coming in clutch for his last name. But he lets them in his house. So, oh, well, I don't know if I'd do that. Asa Muhammad 76. It's my dad's birthday. His name is... Okay, well, there you go. Good try. Nice try. You almost got me. Didn't work.
Is what?
Don't read it out loud. Just look at it and sound it out with your face.
Is what,
Chris
Charlie?
Pratt sounds like a real barbarian. Bro, he's a legend. He's such a cool guy.
Yeah. I feel like we could be buddies with Chris Pratt. You know?
I feel like anybody could be buddies with Chris Pratt. He's like one of those people.
I
He's
mean,
like
like he
people
really
person.
like seems like he'd be on our level of like, you know what I mean, like just dumb shit that we do.
He'd definitely be on our sense of humor level.
Yeah.
Like
when,
the two of us combined sense of humor.
When I look at Chris Pratt, I see somebody that's like in our friend group. You know what I mean? Already.
He reminds me of like. He reminds me if like Quentin was as active as Matt socially. If that makes sense to you, like Quentin's level of humor, like what Quentin thinks is funny, but he doesn't really act on the funny. But like with Matt's level of like, hey guys,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean? Like it's like that combination in a weird way. It's hard to see
It's a good blend.
It is a good blend. We had a troll earlier, just ban and forget. I don't like banning. I don't like banning until they say like really crazy shit. Are you 9? Oh well, there you go. Lisa's got me.
Great.
Great. Look at your Discord messages.
Wait, who, me?
Yes, says Flint.
Oh.
My drunk ass thought we were talking about Chris Pine. I love Chris Pine too, bro. He's awesome. Creighton, put a leash on your blazer and take it on a stroll around the neighborhood.
I should. I really should.
Yeah, I really think about Chris. Well, I think about... Oh, shit. I think about celebrities way too much. For someone who's not going to meet a lot of these people, I think about meeting them and hanging out with them all the time.
That's an old picture of food.
A food
line,
yeah,
too.
that's what I told him. I said, dude, that's
fucking-
an old food line.
That's old as fuck. That's so.
Okay, I'm gonna sleep. Have a good stream. You too, Lisa. Have a good
A
night.
couple of years
Love
ago,
you.
they remodeled Food Lion, and like I'm like 80% sure this is like 2 remodels before that.
Would you like some candy?
Sure.
Oh wait, you have candy. Never mind, you have some candy.
No, I ate it all already.
You ate all that candy?
It was only like 6 pieces.
Remember in Incredibles? My God, you've gotten fat. That's
Yeah,
how I
you
feel
said that
right
to
now.
me when we first like restarted talking again. 'Cause I
Like
walked
being
up.
friends.
Yeah, being friends again. Yeah.
Me and Creighton went a prolonged amount of time of our life where we were no longer friends because of things in our past, and we have since become friends again. And
Yeah.
apparently that was the thing.
We're buddies, and I get candy from Charlie and sometimes Head.
Well, that movie came out in 2008. What movie? Incredibles?
No, he's probably talking about Talladega Nights.
I'm about to say, bro.
Did
Incredibles was
Nights come out in
2003.
2008?
Yeah, doesn't it seem
I
like
thought
it
it
was...
would be older.
It sounds older. I don't know, maybe not.
Hold on, let's look.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Okay, you pull it up while I do other things.
Like eat candy?
Like eat candy. Oh, 2006, he says.
2006, yeah. Because I remember going to go see that movie with my dad and his friend.
I saw... the only movie I remember seeing with my dad and his friends was, Spider-Man. The original Spider-Man movie.
I saw that with my dad too.
Sam Raimi. Bro, that movie is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I gotta sit down and watch the whole thing. I've been watching clips of it, because I can't find it anywhere, and by can't find it, I haven't looked yet. But, like, that's one of those movies I really want to sit down and rewatch.
I saw that in Spider-Man 2 in theaters, I think.
Charlie gives Creighton candy on stream on Twitch, not on Pornhub.
But
Creighton
you know what?
sometimes, Creighton sometimes head.
I did say that. Like, I said we give each other candy and sometimes Head.
Oh, god damn it.
You didn't hear me say that?
I didn't hear you say that. I wish I'd heard you say that, so it would have only been said one time instead of 2 times.
No, now it's been said 3 times.
God.
Sometimes we give head to each other on stream and candy.
It's not
Really,
true.
it's head more often than candy.
All right, Chris. Before I go get food, I'm just gonna tell you my quote earlier, was from the other guys. And it's where the captain tells Terry he's on traffic and tells Alan he's gonna walk a beat downtown. I hadn't stopped thinking about it. You wanna know the awful thing, Dalton? I knew what you said, but you responded in chat so late that when I went up and read it, I didn't say that I knew the quote because it had been like 15 minutes since we talked about it. I'm sorry. I love you.
I'm sorry, and I love you. Please don't go.
What's that from? Didn't the
That's
guy
not really
do a
from
meme?
anything.
Well,
Is
no,
it?
there's a guy who did like a Vine about something like that.
I know the one where he's
I
like,
feel like
"I
you were
don't have
saying
enough
it, not
money for chicken
referencing anything.
nuggets." I was saying it without referencing anything.
I don't think you were referencing anything, but I think I remember someone saying something like that, like to I don't know. My
To the
mind's
effect-
going. My mind's going from like one reference to another lately.
Oh, he typed out episode 47 in the little description.
Which one of what?
Like for the shirts, it says Shirts Off Podcast, quotation mark, and then episode 47.
Who did?
Or is that Flint? That might have been Flint that did that.
Probably. You should look at who you're like messaging and
Yeah,
and determine this.
Well, like, I was wondering, because doesn't he has control over what the title can be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Happy Star
Oh.
Wars Day and fucking Cinco de Mayo. What are we doing for Cinco de Mayo?
Revenge of the Fifth.
Revenge of the 5th?
It's May 5th.
Oh, happy Revenge of the 5th.
Happy Revenge of
So
the
what,
Fifth.
we gotta
Cinco de
watch
Mayo.
Revenge of the Sith together?
No.
Why not?
I don't want to.
It's very timely right now.
I mean, sure, but no.
I mean, that's practically what's been going on with this whole quarantine thing.
Which one of you is the woman in the relationship?
Charlie.
It's not me.
Yeah, he is. He's the shorter one, and he's like a quiet sub. You know what I mean? Like he's got to act all tough and
I'm
like
not a
pump out
sub.
his chest and everything.
I'm not a
But in the
sub.
bedroom, he's a sub.
I'm not a sub.
He likes being tickled behind the ear.
I hate that. Never even
what I mean?
jokingly do
Look
that.
how
to me.
defensive he got. See what I mean? Hair has nothing.
I
to
want
do
to say so many like sexist jokes right now.
Well, you can't
I know.
because you would get taken down.
I don't know if I get taken down, but I don't feel like dealing with the repercussions.
Krista said, "I am Fabio. I'm the Fabio, and you're gonna be in my arms, Charlie." My
No.
chest puffed out and bulked and everything because I started going to the gym before you. And I'll sweep you off your feet.
Creighton does have longer hair. Woman, I agree.
I feel like that's not a good qualification for women.
It's not a
'Cause
good
there's
qualification for a woman.
There's not a lot of
There's
women
not a lot
these
of
days
women
that
these
have like
days that
super
have
long
super
hair.
long hair.
You know?
You know?
Why are you mimicking me?
You're saying dumb shit. That's what you're saying.
It's
You're trying to
true.
tell me. You're trying to tell me that long hair is no longer.
It's not a great qualification. You know what I mean? I feel like the woman in the relationship.
I can't
No,
tell
because
you.
that sounds even worse.
I can't tell you
Never
how
mind.
many times people who live here and people who have just been hanging out have seen you pull up and ask me who the girl was.
So? That doesn't mean either.
All this was your hair. It's an indication, if anything, that your argument is moot.
But were those all older people or were they people our age?
What is older?
30 plus.
One was 28.
Yeah,
The
that's
rest
one.
the rest were between 34 and 39
Okay, there's your answer.
or 40 now.
There's your answer.
39 at the time. That's not really that's not
No,
a good
I mean,
answer.
look, I'm just saying.
A lot of girls still have long hair. What are you saying?
I'm just saying, like it's
Most
not
I
like
would
it used
I
to
would
be.
I would bet most.
It's not like how it used to be, though. You know what I mean? Like it's not a defining.
Nothing's
trait.
like it how it used to be.
It's not a defining.
We're going to
trait.
Mars.
It's not a defining trait. You know what I mean? See, look, even Stevie D's agreeing with me. Yeah, see, Stevie D's husband has long hair.
Listen, I'm not saying that all men have short hair and that all women have long hair. I'm simply saying that long hair is definitely a trait most women have.
What does that say? What did Nick say?
Can you read it? Why
No,
do
I
you ask
can't
me?
read the blanked out part.
Oh, I think if somebody has long hair, they just gotta, they just grow. I think if someone has long hair, they just grow a vagina. That's how that works. It's biology.
See what I mean? That's primitive thinking, Charlie.
That's not what I said.
That's just the implication.
What?
That's the implication.
Can you define the word implication real quick?
It's like a subject that's implied by a sub-meaning. I don't know. But I know it when I see it. I know it when I see it. This is just like simp all over again. People will get mad at me that I don't know the book definition of simp. But I know it when I see one. I know one when I see one. And I know implication when I see one too. It's like you're implying something.
No way. Is
Which
implication
concept?
have something to do with
Yeah.
implying?
Yeah, you're implying something, Charlie. You're implying that
I don't know.
That
You should
women-
check again. You can't be sure. I'll gladly check again. Oh damn.
what?
That's a relationship win right there. That's what that is. I'm gonna grab some water. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
What was I was gonna Google something? What was I gonna Google?
You were going to Google. What were you gonna Google?
I don't know. Like I reached over to my computer. I guess
And then
gonna
you were
Google
gonna-
something.
Then you were gonna Google something.
Oh, look, implication is something that's implied. Oh, the definition of implication. Hold on.
Okay. Is that what you were gonna Google?
Yeah.
I think maybe now it is, but no, I think you're right. There was something else you were gonna Google.
No, definition of implication is what I was gonna Google. I know for sure that's what it was.
Oh, it was the Talladega Nights thing. That's
No,
what-
I already Googled.
I
that.
know. That's what I was thinking of. That's the
Oh.
thing that I was remembering.
That's what threw me off too. I think. 'Cause I was like, wait a minute, I've
It's
already.
like we look up things so close into
Oh, here we
looking
go.
up other things.
The conclusion that can be drawn from something, although it's not explicitly stated. So yeah, that's the implication.
Yeah, you didn't say that. Don't say yeah. That's an implication. Like
no,
you were
but
like
I mean,
that's what I
but
said.
I mean, what you were saying was an implication, though.
Yeah, I didn't. Wait. What were we even saying? I don't
we were
remember now.
debating if what you were saying implied that just because you have
Ooh.
just because
You
you
gotta
have.
be careful. There are wires everywhere.
But we were debating about like if what you implied, or what you said was an implication of like if you have long hair, that means you're a woman now because like suddenly having long
No,
hair
that's
means
not
you
what
grow
I
a
was saying
vagina.
though.
But that
That's
was
what
the
Nick was saying.
implication.
No, that
It
wasn't
was
my
the-
implication. It was Nick's.
It was the
That's what my argument was.
conclusion drawn from something, although it's not explicitly stated.
Okay, stop reading the definition. What I was saying is that like. That's not an implication that I was saying. That's what Nick typed and I read because you asked me to read it. That's
But
not
that
my
was
argument.
what was your implication then?
I didn't have one. What I was implying was that more women have long hair than not. That was all.
That's not.
That is
That's
true.
not an implication, though.
I wasn't. You said implication. You fucking oh, I'm gonna. Woo! It is. Oh, it's 2 a.m. We forgot to look at the clock.
No, it's okay. We'll figure it out.
You're no longer going to go Wendy's.
No, I want to though. Damn it! I want a frosty and some fries.
I'm sorry. Do they close at 2?
Yes,
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Unless they change their
we
hours.
have a Google.
Charlie needs to breathe in a paper bag.
When does Wendy's close? 3 a.m.
3 a.m.
3 a.m.
Oh, hey, look, there we go. Hey,
Hours of
that's our
service may
Indies.
differ. This one is open. Closes at 3 a.m. Reopens at 6:30 a.m.
Damn, that's so early.
There you go, dude.
They have
We
breakfast
got like 20 minutes left till we're at 2 hours.
Yeah.
It'll be 1:15. We'll go get some Wendy's.
Stevie
And by
said,
we'll
are
go
you
get
guys planning another Wendy's run? We are.
Yes.
And then we're going to come back
Charlie
here.
needs to breathe in a paper bag. You already read that? I'm sorry. I know. I'm just reading. He drives me crazy.
I wonder if it's raining still.
If it is, it's probably not too hard because we'd hear it.
Yeah. Well, will we hear it? We're in the basement.
They might not have long hair after quarantine. Mental breakdown, head shaving is upon us.
That's fair. That's a good fair. Maybe we'll jump.
That's a
in
good
the
fair.
next-
Yeah, I
That's
heard
a
you.
good pair.
Turkey trying,
That's a good
trying
pair.
to get away
That's
with
a good
it.
fruit.
I hate you.
But we didn't talk about pears. How do we skip over pears? They aren't that
Okay,
good. I don't like them.
I don't like them either. What do you mean? How do we skip? What?
I was just saying. Oh, kiwis.
maybe
I
we'll
hate
jump
fucking
in next
kiwis.
time.
Furry little
Jump in
fucking
next time
avocados.
where? Maybe we'll jump in next time
To the Wendy's run?
to the Wendy's run.
Or to the shaving of the head?
Just shaving the head. Kiwis are the devil's fruits. Why? Why don't you like kiwis?
No, we were talking about that. I said kiwis are basically just furry avocados.
Shout out to all the hair Yeah, Wendy's raid. I'm shaving my head. Who knows? Kiwi releases serotonin. Ooh, does it?
What's serotonin?
Kiwis have a bad aftertaste. Serotonin.
Oh, is that the thing that makes you feel happy?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I have enough of that shit already, so fuck off, Kiwis. That is, because, like, people talk about, I've seen depression memes where people are like, man, I fucking love some serotonin.
Serotonin. Or 5-hydroxy... Tryptamine.
S2 negative.
No, that's a 5.
No, there's a 2 right there. Right there, look at the one I'm looking at. That's something, that's sulfide? Sulfide?
Which one are you pointing at?
This-
Right. Oh,
yeah.
this. Okay, I thought you were looking at the definition. Serotonin, or 5-hydroxytryptamine, is a monoamine neurotransmitter. It has a popular image as a contributor to feelings of well-being and happiness. Though its actual biological function is complex and... Wikipedia... Load! Wikipedia load. What's dopamine? See,
Dopamine's the good one. You get a bunch
dopamine's
of
the
that
super
after you
good
fuck.
one. Yes. Well, it's kind of during, and yes, but yeah. Its popular image is a contributor to feelings, well-being, and happiness, though its actual biological function is complex and multifaceted, modulating cognition, reward learning, memory, and numerous physiological processes such as vomiting and
Vascular?
vasoconstriction.
Oh. So it constricts your veins.
Penis. Biochemically and... Okay, I'm not getting into all those. Where is dopamine?
So where's serotonin at in that? Is serotonin
That
the
is
thing?
serotonin.
So is the depression thing, or we don't know?
Kind of. Dopamine. Definition.
Yeah, Kristen fucking loves kratom. She talks about kratom all the time.
Dopamine is a compound present in the body as a neurotransmitter and a precursor of the substance, including epinephrine. I feel like they're,
Similar,
similar.
but not the same.
Not the same. There's
Maybe-
a lot. It's not like dopamine and serotonin aren't the only two things. There's memes about them because they're like, definitely connected to all that. Like serotonin, it's connected to the pleasure and happiness.
I'm reading
Liver
like
cushion.
Kristen and like Stevie D's conversation. And this fucking like
It's pretty funny.
cause like they're like I know them both, but they don't know each other. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like one of those things where I know they'll like fucking love it. You know what I mean?
And it's
Or love
hilarious
each
because they
other.
live in the same town.
Yeah. It's like it's kind of like when people are like, "You guys are in the same room."
Dude, I like. One thing How I Met Your Mother taught me that I realized was a true thing?
What?
That you can live near people that you've never met,
Mm-hmm.
ever, and they have lived fucking within a mile of you, your whole, for years, and you can finally meet them and just connect super hard with them, and just be devastated at the fact that you were this close this whole time, and never knew them, you know what I mean? Because that's one crazy thing about How I Met Your Mother, is, the mother was right there in New York, the whole time. Spoiler alert, great show.
Well, he says that in the first episode,
Yeah, but again...
or not in the first.
It's
One of the episodes
it's,
where he's
it's
like,
kind of spoilery if you don't if you forget about shit like that after one episode. Cushion Life is amazing.
was
We
Tracy
just
the
found it
stripper,
today. I plan to move in next week. All the people there are fantastic. I met Jill and Dylan. I think they're awesome. I want Jill to be my mom. I want Jill to be my bestie. Dylan is cool as fuck too. Well, there you go. Everybody knows about Cushy Life now.
yeah, we promote a cushy.
I want to drink water, but I'm too lazy to get up. I spent like $40 today at Cushy.
Yeah.
This is the best shit at Cushy right here.
What is it? What is that? Appa?
Appa, hold on.
Appa the Clappa.
Come on, focus, you fuck. Focus.
Cushy's been there for like 2 years now or something like that.
Anyway, you saw it. 250 milligram CBD pain relief salve with beeswax, cocoa butter, shea butter, olive oil, coconut oil, grapeseed oil, essential oils, comfrey, rosemary, and lemongrass for scent. It's amazing. It's fucking... I fucked my shoulder up in the gym really bad because I was a little ridiculous with my shoulder workouts.
You were trying to beat me and musk you out.
No, this was way before you decided
I
to
know,
finally be in the gym.
but still.
I was doing 100 push-ups and 100 pull-ups a night, but I was not pacing myself. I was trying to just do them, and every night that being my goal is get to 100 of each. And I was doing that. That wasn't the problem. The problem was I was doing it too quickly. And this stuff, like I literally couldn't pick my shoulder that far off of my body. Like I had to keep it like straight up and down on my torso, or it would like be searing pain. I got a little tiny fucking glob of this shit. I mean, like enough to just barely cover the like tip, not like the flat part of your finger, like the tip of your finger. And I rubbed it on there and rubbed it in, and the pain was not numb, not weaker, gone in 15 minutes. Gone. I was not even there. It's amazing. And I did that for 3 or 4 days, disappeared. Now I just rub it on me just to feel
you just
healthy.
rub yourself.
I just rub myself with it all over.
Hey, do you so when you're jerking it with that, does it make the
don't-
feeling go
I
away, or
don't
does
do
it
that.
like
That's not
intensify the feeling?
First of all, it doesn't numb you. It takes pain away. Second of all, it would not be. It's not a good. I wouldn't think it's a good lubricant. They have free wings this coming Sunday. What? Cushy does?
Yeah, because it's their year anniversary. We might go into Cushy.
That's pretty awesome. Creighton, please take me to Stevie. There you go. Let's just meet up at Cushy. Exactly.
Stevie, what are you doing tomorrow? We could do it tomorrow, cause like I'm off for the next 2 days.
Why?
I'm just off. That's how the schedule worked out.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Yo,
Like, I
that's
didn't take-
lit. That's
yeah.
You didn't even have to take them off,
Yeah.
bro.
Right?
That's the shit.
Yeah.
You got 2 days off.
Like it just happened. Like that's how last weekend. Well, last weekend I planned, but then I forgot I planned because I was gonna take off to go to. Do you know Aaron and Austin that got married last weekend? They went to high school with us, but like
Aaron who?
I don't want to say her name on the podcast.
Oh.
Her last name. It starts.
Wait. With an M?
No.
Okay.
That's not no.
Okay. I was like,
Aaron with an A, not an E. Ron.
you keep talking. I'm grabbing a yearbook. Is it behind?
By the way, I still have your South Middle School yearbook.
I know. That is a
I think
strategic
they're both
choice.
in that one. But
There we go.
ooh. I can go tomorrow, but I'm taking Christian there Wednesday. Yeah, let's go. So, Stevie, since like I gotta work.
Oh shit.
To, oh well, let's all meet up Wednesday then at Cushy if you're going Wednesday.
Who's Christian?
Christian's my friend that I work with that I did my comic book with for a little bit.
Is it Aaron AA or Aaron ER?
Aaron AA Ron.
And that's a girl?
Her last name starts with a W.
Okay.
Well, not anymore.
Was she in our grade?
She was a year behind us.
Okay. So.
I think they have a patron limit. So I don't know if the patron limit went up or down, but there is a picnic table on the outside that we can like kind of chill at and take turns going in and checking stuff out. If you want to do that, Stevie, just let me know,
Okay, let's figure
and
this
then we can all get together.
Are you sure? Oh wait.
I could point her out.
Well, I just don't see an Aaron W. Are you sure it's AA?
Yeah.
And a girl?
Reasonably.
I'm pretty sure AA Ron Aaron is like the masculine version. Hold on, let me check.
No, but that's her name though.
Let me check. Is there an E? Is there an Aaron ERI? There's not that either.
Hold on, look. I'll
You
just-
said a year behind us.
how about I just pull her up on Facebook and show you a picture of her?
Wait, am I looking at the wrong?
Charlie's obsessed.
Well, like now I'm just trying to put a face to the name. Am I looking at the wrong?
Yeah, that'd be awesome,
Grade?
Stevie.
Hold on. I feel like I'm looking at the wrong grade now.
Are they just doing the wings Sunday? Or are they doing it all week?
Oh, well, no, this is my freshman yearbook. What the fuck? I thought this was senior.
Oh, she won't be in that.
Yeah. That got me all fucked up. I was like, what the fuck? Where's my other one? I have a senior yearbook. Is it over here? It's not behind
This is
you.
her.
It's not behind you. Okay.
She got married to him.
Okay.
It was a
Yeah.
really,
I have no clue who that
this
is.
is a really cute wedding.
Oh, shit like that drives me crazy. Whenever I know that there's a chance I know somebody.
So, like, the crazy story about them is they got engaged in either 8th or 9th grade.
Damn.
like, or not really like engaged, but he gave her a promise ring, and then they
Yeah.
got like officially engaged like I want to say a year or two ago,
Mhm.
and then they got like fucking married. They were gonna get married, but then also Corona happened, and I was gonna go to the wedding. Like I wanted to fucking like go. You know how long I've been waiting to go to a wedding, Charlie?
Have you ever been to
Or-
one?
Yes,
Okay.
but like that's why I want to go. The cake's amazing.
The cake's
The
amazing.
cake is amazing.
A
Wedding
lot
cake.
of other shit at weddings. is pretty
Wedding
great,
cake is the best cake that you can fucking have on this earth. Believe me, it is. And I have only had it, hold on, about 5 times in my life. And I need wedding cake in my life every fucking day. It's just really expensive. So anytime my friends are going to get married, I want to go to their wedding for the wedding cake.
You hear the silence?
Yeah.
This is disapproval.
Disapproval of wedding cake? I'm going there
Not
to
of wedding cake. Of wedding cake being the reason that you're excited about a wedding.
Look, I'm going there to support
A
them.
wedding is a brilliant
The
thing.
best,
It's amazing.
the best wishes.
It's
for them.
wonderful. It's a trap
I don't
kind
have a
of, but
great.
also
I don't
like,
have
awesome.
a great experience with weddings. I mean, my parents are divorced. Like, you know what I mean? Like everybody I meet's parents are divorced. Their weddings aren't like a super amazing event to me, but the cake is fucking phenomenal. That's why I want us to get married.
I'm not marrying you.
I want to get married to you, and I want to get married to Matt, and I want to get married to whatever girl I'm gonna end up marrying. And that's 4 weddings, or 3 weddings. I mean, 3 wedding cakes in my lifetime, just for me. Wedding cakes I can take home.
I hate. If I ever get married, it's gonna be a fucking party. Yeah.
We're gonna have a wedding tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
I do
Oh,
want that
excuse me.
cake, CBD. Thank
You, dude. There's no one on this planet.
you. Ice cream cake is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, but wedding cake is just like top tier. Like, you don't even need ice cream with wedding cake. The cake itself is just like perfect. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what flavor it is. Like, it's just wedding cake flavor to me, you know? I don't know if it's like the little people on top that like are injecting good flavor into it, or like if it's just made like that way, but whatever it is, they're doing it right, and it's good. And it's good. And it's layered. You know what I mean? It's layers. I was upset I didn't get to go to my cousin's weddings because of Corona and didn't get to have any of their wedding cake.
Yeah, I haven't gone to.
I mean, I wanted to be there as a supporting family member and all that stuff, but the cake is the best. You know what I mean? They could get divorced, but that cake will stay delicious no matter.
I need to get a suit made, like a nice suit. Not like
Me too.
dumb expensive, but like, I mean, you've got enough stuff to put something together to go to a wedding, like in terms of blazers and shit. I literally, all my outfits look like this. You know what I mean?
But I need a newer
I have
suit.
a pair of
All-
jeans, are my only pair of like pants.
All my
Like,
nice
real
pants, like my dress pants, don't fit me anymore. You know what I mean? I need like a new suit.
I want to get fitted. Like I want to like go to a tailor and legit get a suit made.
Let's go together. Let's get some tailors and fit some suits together. We'll get married. You know, we'll have
I'm
some
not
wedding
marrying
fun.
you, Creighton. That's not what's gonna happen. That's not happening. I'm sorry.
We could get matching wedding. It'll be like Tiger King when he marries those 2 dudes.
I will literally kill you in front of whatever god you guys all believe in, okay? In front of my god, the trees, I will kill you. I will strike you down.
Well, what about
the trees
Nick's
will
God?
take you, Creighton.
What about Nick's cult god that believes in loose anuses?
Guys, you gotta give me something to work with so I can change the subject. Talk to me. Hurry.
I got you. I got you. Don't worry about it. So I saw something. Well, no, I don't want to bring it because this can be a long topic. Never mind. I got another Food Line story for you. How about that? We'll do the last like 7 minutes on a Food Line story. So, there I was. It was Sunday morning. I was supposed to be at work at 7 a.m. I woke up, it was 7:09. And I was late. So I jumped out of bed.
That's really unlike you.
Right? Isn't it? I was upset. Because, like, I had
I
only,
hate being late.
I
shit.
fell asleep at 2 in the morning.
Like, if I have any pet peeve about, like, things where people depend on me, like, being late is the thing I hate.
I know. Like, I'm okay with being, like, 1 or 2 minutes late if I've, like, done my best to get there on time. But like that late, dude, I got to work at 7:26. Like that's how fast like I threw my shit on and I was out the door. It takes me 10 minutes to get from my job. From my house to my job. So like minus the trip, I was out the door by 7:16. I was ready in fucking 7 minutes without eating anything, just throwing on shoes and like pants and shit, you know. And grabbed my hat and was out the door, you know. But I mean,
I'm not gonna lie to you, Creighton. Out of all your Food Lion stories, there's a pretty shitty Food Lion.
no, but I'm not done telling you.
Okay, tell me the rest of this.
So
Food
I'm
Lion
on the
story.
way
If
to.
there's not a dragon, me and Shake are gonna be disappointed in you.
So I'm on the way to work, and like I call Mitch, my store manager, right? Who's an awesome guy, and like
In my experience, Mitches are pretty dope.
yeah. So he picks up the phone. He goes, "Hey, Creighton." Just like that. Just like that.
That's fucking. That's the best part of this story.
Just
so far.
like that. Just like that.
Hey, great. I can hear it. Oh, I can. It's dripping with fucking like this passive aggressive, like how you doing? Like, go ahead. Actually, that's.
And I was like,
actually
"Hey, Mitch." He's like, "You're running late, aren't you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I overslept." And he's like, "It's okay. Be here when you get here." You know. And I was like, "Okay, thank you, Mitch. I'm so sorry." And then I hung up.
Hey, Creighton.
just
that's
a
a thing
dry.
now. That's it. What the fuck time is it? 1:55, 50. Okay, I'll say like 1:55:30 just to remember. I need to write this somewhere different.
Just the hey, Creighton.
1:55:30.
Oh
Me.
man. So, Shake said, "Hey, this feels like CNN. You know that?"
Shake. I wish you knew Shake so you understand why all this shit is hilarious.
Oh.
He literally enters the way he enters the car. He's like, ha 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 ha, great story. I totally relate to that story. He'll have no idea what you're talking about. This feels like CNN, you know that? I can hear him saying it.
Yeah.
He's really like, never mind, I'm not going to say it.
But I got
I'm not
there.
going to do Shake dirty. He's one of my
And-
favorite humans.
Like, you know, I've only opened, like, I've been working in the office for almost a year, and I've only opened, like, 3 times in that amount of time. This Sunday being the 3rd time. And, so I didn't know what the fuck to do, and I was late on top of that. So, like, I don't see Mitch for, like, an hour.
Of course not.
Because I was avoiding.
He's ashamed.
Well, I was avoiding
Oh, and
seeing
you're
him,
avoiding.
yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I can't believe you'd avoid it.
So,
Wow, that's
anyways, I needed to ask him for help with something.
crazy. Yeah, you did.
So I went there to the back. It's like, "Hey, how are you today?" You know, like, glad you could make it. And I was like, "Hey, Mitch, I need help with this thing." He's like, "Okay, you do this, this, and this, and it's good." And I was like, "Okay, thank you, Mitch." He's like, "So what happened? Did you stay out late and party last night?" And the worst part is I didn't do shit the night before. I just couldn't go to sleep. And I didn't go to sleep until 2 in the morning. And I set an alarm to wake up at 4:45 and then 5 o'clock. So I'd have that 2-hour buffer to, like, get showered, eat breakfast, you know, cook me a healthy meal to eat before I go to work. And I woke up at 4:45, and I was like, all right, I'll get up soon. I checked my phone, and I set my phone down, and then I rolled over and closed my eyes. And when I opened them again, it was 7:09. And I jumped up, and I was like, shit.
Creighton, listen to me, okay?
Yeah.
We talk about a lot of cool shit on this podcast. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not even speaking like trying to hype us up. Like objectively, we have some pretty dope conversations on this fucking ridiculous ass show. Okay. With the exception of 2 words, that was probably the most boring story about Food Lion. Hey, Creighton was the highlight.
But it was
One
a
of
pretty
the
good
highlights of the night. But wow, did it not carry that story enough? That was tough. That was it was a rocky one, and I think on that one we're gonna end it because it's not gonna end anyway.
Well, it's a good slow end, you know what I mean? It's a slow burn.
Yeah, let's just torture them before ending it.
We got to. What's the point if we're not doing that?
Listen,
I love you guys.
I love you, Creighton.
I love you, Charlie.
Oh shit, this isn't supposed to start yet.
You started it like it was playing. I heard the
I
music.
didn't have my headphones on yet.
You didn't hear the music?
Listen, everybody. I love all of you. Everybody, we've got a new outro video. You don't have to watch it, but it's the first episode that will be featuring it.
Yeah.
It's really just kind of hyping up other streamers that I am friends with and that I support and that think need the people more than I do because they're legitimately talented.
Mhm.
And if you guys are still big on Twitch, go check these guys out. And, you know, I love you guys. Have a good night.
What?
One enemy remaining.
Good shit. Goal.
I killed him. My game minimized as I shot.
Trigger
It minimized.
discipline. There's somebody in that truck though. Dead. I downed him.
Let's go.
Hit the other guy for armor. Downed him too. Oh my god. That literally. Dead.
Hanger in front of me.
I'm coming.
Didn't see me. Didn't see me. Right one. Two on me. Two on me. Weak.
One's looking at me. One's looking at me with the hill. Watch it.
Downed another.
Rear.
Team white. Let's fucking go,
Nice.
baby.
One enemy remaining.
What the fuck is happening? I don't give a fuck about it.
One enemy remaining.
Now the plan is for Friday. You got their story?
Follow the channel.